I have some AI music. We'll hit this shit. We'll hit this shit real quick. I think you can hear it, maybe, possibly. It's a little jazzy, a little snooty. It's like Midnight Club, you know, like I'm driving a Mitsubishi Evo Lancer SJ9 or something.
This brings me back.
Oh yeah. Oh, I have to chill.
Back to the good old days.
I forgot to put my donation
when
link in
things were simpler.
Oh yeah. Y'all ready? Woo! I was called a fat Mexican today, by the way.
Not by me.
No, not by you. It's only 9 a.m.
Not yet.
I'm already getting racial slurred. We're almost there, chat. Wait for the climax. Page 5 or whatever. I bought a slow cooker. You know that? I bought a slow cooker, Grim. You hear that?
Yeah? You think you're cool now? You got your mini fridge, you got a slow cooker?
Oh, brother. Made some Japanese curry in that bitch last night.
Oh, I made some Japanese curry rice today.
Ooh. Oh, you're a time traveler. I forget. It's like already noon.
Yeah.
Not here in the best coast. Oh, by the way, I've not gone to sleep yet. I'm still awake from yesterday. Willie, the fridge in the chat. I'm on Grimm's side. He already won. Ah, fuck you. All right, hey.
We're getting started.
I love you, Willie. And that's the song. Thank you for joining us. Give us the time to prep ourselves, put our makeup on, and talk about crockpots. Actually, it's not a crockpot. I got a fucking what do you call it? A Ninja possible cooker.
You can't say that, dude. I don't know if you can say that.
Hey.
I'm on my hands and knees. I don't know if you can tell.
Brother.
Kaepernicking.
You know, I got a lot of hate for doing that live streaming before. I went like,
what, just
like this.
Doing that?
I was like, hey, you know, I'm here. and they were like, that's racist. I was like, what the fuck?
How dare you? You're not black.
You're not black.
You can't do that.
You can't do
Minorities can't stick together. Unbelievable.
Fuck me, dude. And
you guys are too strong together.
I also got another mess. Oh, fuck me. Maybe I'll talk about this. I don't want to talk about LSU drama. Good morning, Grim. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good everything. How's it going?
Hi, I'm doing great. How are you, man?
I'm doing well.
I haven't been in front of the camera in God knows how long.
You know what?
It's insane.
It's the camera misses you. And so does this audience of 22 people. Let's go. Bump those like buttons. The channel's barely, it's moving. It's trying.
It takes time.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? I had the most amount of viewers playing a game called I Am Fish, where you're a fish in a fish bowl.
I know what that game is.
Yes. It's a fucking and it was people I'd never seen before. They had no idea.
How many people were watching?
They got up to like 50 or 60 at one point, and like none of the names were like LCU
and playing
names.
That game is kind of crazy. Getting that many viewers, that's kind of crazy.
I was yelling a lot. I was yelling. I was keeping them. RCG Shoddy, welcome to the chat. Hello, hello, Mazer. If that's the real Mazer, send a slur.
We love Mazer.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Mazer, man. I miss that dude. I love talking to him.
I've seen him around other places. It's been refreshing.
Around Buff Stream especially.
His comedic stylings are remiss elsewhere.
Once of a kind.
Oh,
One of a kind.
Oh, yeah.
Once of a kind. So today, you were like, all right, let's have a conversation. I want to talk about politics because that's definitely one of my favorite things to talk about. And you were like, all right, what topic do you want to talk about? I'm like, on my mind right now, it's got to be what's going on as of recent. But there's a little bit more to what's going on recently that like there's a bit of a history. So you know how like Trump mentioned, like, we've been at war with Iran, literally in quotes, like we've been at war with Iran for 40 years, right? When in reality, we haven't really like done any like special missions or anything along those lines that regarded us, doing something similar to what we did to Venezuela, right?
Yeah.
Not within the last 40 years. Definitely been going back and forth with Iran, but never at a point where we had to like
something about your mic
in some sort of way.
Is fucking up.
What do they do?
I don't know. It's like it's cutting in and out.
What's so bad about it?
I think like the gate or something.
It's cutting it out?
Yeah. Oh no.
Give me a second.
Maybe it's just positioned oddly. Maybe. Could be.
Maybe. Let me check my settings real quick.
No worries. It's still the beginning of the show. No one is gonna put too much pressure on you.
Yeah.
In the chat, people are saying Jaffe's tribe controls the USA. I wonder what that means. I wonder. What do you mean by that? Jaffe's tribe. Jaffe, are you awake?
Okay.
All right, maybe he's not. Oh, hey, Jaffe.
Right, I'm going to adjust it this way just to be
safe.
Does
your tribe control everything? Oh, no,
tribe?
Just America. Your tribe.
What does that mean?
I think it's the Jewish people, the Jewish folk.
My God.
Yeah.
Get up.
No.
Here's the thing.
Get going.
No.
Get going.
Grim, have you seen the ad with the bananas?
That's very specific.
What?
No.
All right, thanks, Jeff. Appreciate it. You can hop in the call.
No. Let him finish.
Okay. What ad with the bananas? Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I will expand upon this. Thank you. Recently, Mamdani was seen in a political campaign.
I'm going to Shoal.
Thank you.
Okay.
Go to Shoal. I think that's a Jewish thing. And he was holding a banana. Right?
Okay.
I think Mamdani opened some grocery stores at like some reduced rates and pricing for like inner city kids or whatever. He's been doing some pretty good work in New York, right? Shout out Mamdani. I know you're watching. And he held up a banana, and it was like a very green, unripe banana. And he's like, people can
a plátano?
Yeah, well, no. It's like a fucking regular banana, but it just wasn't ripe yet. And some concern. Whoa! Hold on. We got $15 by RCG Shotty. Holy shit.
That's so early.
So here, let me show you the photo. I'll pop this up for you. Open a new tab. Let's take a look.
Okay.
You're gonna love this image of this guy. He's very handsome. Look at this guy. You see that guy?
Oh, okay. I do remember seeing this when he was introducing how the grocery system that they have over there, or the government funded grocery system that they have over there. And he was showing plátanos. Yeah. Those are plantains, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Something about your mic is still fucking up. When it peaks, it just starts cutting out.
I haven't changed anything.
I don't know.
What?
Maybe I don't know. Maybe you're just loud and breaking the system.
Fuck.
So welcome
This is
back.
annoying.
Let me see if I can find the response video. This guy, who is this guy? Where is he? Jeffy was talking about it, but there was another Republican who saw that and was like, real Americans would eat food that you can actually eat, not these unripened bananas. It was just a fucking stupid fucking response. And Jeffy's very upset about it, and that's what he wanted to tell you.
Okay, fair enough. Okay,
Yeah.
let me
Jeffy
know if I
Republicans.
continue cutting in and out. I try to make it as sensitive as possible.
It's way better now.
Okay, all right, we're gonna leave it as that. Okay, jeez, that's so stupid. But yeah, a lot of people were giving criticism about the failed government-run grocery stores, pretty much.
Yeah.
To boil it down, which who would have guessed it? You know, maybe the grocery stores. Maybe that's not like your wheelhouse. You know, maybe it's not something you should be starting from the ground up. Because look, whenever he was first introducing it, I remember him mentioning, like, hey, we're looking for people who basically just know how to manage a grocery store. And I was like, the first thing that goes through my mind is like, would it make more sense to just like buy a grocery store or like make a deal with like a grocery store brand, like, I don't know, like Walmart or something like that?
Like Kroger or something.
Yeah, or Kroger, and like reintroduce it as like something government funded. Or like, because you still have the same people there. They're still hired. They're still doing the same job. I don't know why we're working from the ground up to make our own grocery store. And even more so, like, I have so many questions about like how it would work. Like, so he wants it to be, and forgive me if I get this wrong, like 30% lower. Like the price of food could be 30%, certain foods, not all food, 30% lower than like what's within the general area. And that affects like smaller businesses as well. So like bodegas, for example, which he said would not affect bodegas. But that doesn't make sense because it's within the vicinity. So people are going to prefer to go there than not go to the bodega.
I wish you could hear what your mic sounds like, because you would. It's so fucking. It's ass right now.
I don't know what to do. Like, it's the only microphone I have. Like, I'll unplug it and plug it back in.
There we go. That's the biggest fucking trick in the book. Chat, let me know if you guys are hearing the same thing I'm hearing. Well, I imagine you are because you're hearing it through my ears. You guys are listening to what I'm listening to. But yeah. No, he did say it wasn't going to affect bodegas, which I think the idea is that when it's on certain foods that it wouldn't be affecting, it's like fresh foods, right? And bodegas, I think their largest profit margin is like alcohol and sodas and prepared foods. I think that's where bodegas make a lot of their money. So maybe he's right. Were you a fan of Mamdani?
Hello. Am I a fan of Mamdani? Well, when he first introduces policies, it sounds great on paper.
Yep.
But when actually implementing it, and you start paying attention to like how he should implement it, especially with where the money is going to come from, it's just like, you know, like it sounds great and nice, but it's just like it won't work. So like when you hear it, you want to support him, and I do want to support him because it sounds like great things that he wants to do for make things more affordable for people who can't afford it. But in reality, implementation wise, just like it's just populist slop is what it feels like to me. It just feels like, oh, well, just say things that people really want to hear. Oh, cheaper groceries. Oh, okay, I'll vote for them. So compared to the competition, I don't really know much about the competition since I'm not really from New York. I don't really know that much. But Mamdani was always the number one thing that everyone spoke about, and he said things that everyone agreed with. So to some degree, I would say do support him, but it's just hard. It's just hard to implement what he's trying to do.
I would agree, although it seems like he was very quick to get things in order when he first got in. I think he was able to repair, what was it, like something over like thousands of fucking potholes throughout the city that have been like left unmanaged. I think he did some things with childcare like super quickly, and they were effective. So I mean, it did seem like big promises from a big guy, and some of them are following through. So I don't hate him. What I do want to ask you about that I think you might be a little bit more contentious on this than I am. I think it's the mayor of New York YouTube account.
He has a YouTube account? I didn't know that.
I don't know if you've seen this video then.
Benjamin Netanyahu.
What? He has a YouTube channel.
Have you not seen this? Here we
Is
go.
this how he gets to the masses?
So he gets to the youth. The video is titled Benjamin Netanyahu is a war criminal. Have you seen this?
No, I didn't even know he had a YouTube channel.
Here we go.
Netanyahu is a war criminal, the architect of a horrific genocide against the Palestinian people. He is responsible.
One Buff Weeb just subscribed. Hey, hold on. What the fuck? Just subscribed, motherfucker? What do you mean just subscribed? Hey, Buff Weeb, hey. War criminal.
For the killing of more than 73,000 people, for the maiming of tens of thousands of children as those who survive undergo amputation without anesthesia, for the targeting of neonatal hospitals and maternity care centers, denying newborns even the chance to live, for the countless people he starved as he blocked food and humanitarian aid from reaching them, for the gunning down of hundreds of aid workers and journalists.
Do you have any thoughts?
I was gonna say let him cook for one, but also two, why the fuck is he talking about? Like, he's kind of sitting behind this fucking desk as if he is the president himself making a statement like to the entirety of the nation, when in reality, this dude's just the mayor of New York. Can I be real?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I don't care what you care about Netanyahu. I don't. I'm sorry. Like, your opinion is irrelevant. It's just as relevant as mine.
This was the moment I found out. Is that the New York State flag, or is that the flag of New York City? Am I? I don't know. I don't fucking know. In fear of. Hold on. Let me stop sharing my screen.
I actually don't know what the New York flag is.
Funny enough. I'm pretty sure the New York State flag is blue. I'm pretty sure. It's all blue.
It's just blue. Yeah. It looks nothing like that. So what the fuck is that? It says Excelsior on it.
New York City flag. Yeah, there is a New York fucking city flag, and it's the most obnoxious fucking. Oh. It looks like Ireland. Like, I don't know what the fuck. What am I looking at?
Yeah, it looks like Ireland if you're colorblind.
Well, I am colorblind, so they fucking gets me.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. It's such a. So he just has that in the background, like he's hey, my boroughs against your fucking
state of address. What the fuck are we doing?
So he goes on to describe how Netanyahu is a bad guy. He's such a bad guy.
Okay.
War criminal. He should be detained and held in court and blah, blah, blah. But he's like, and if he showed up to New York City, I was like, oh shit, what's he gonna say? I wouldn't do anything because it's not within my powers to arrest the man because I was like, what the fuck is this conversation? Also,
you know what this gives off?
Huh?
You know what kind of energy this is? This is hall monitor energy.
Kyle with $5.
2 to the 1, 1 to the 3. I like good pussy and I like good trees. Smoke so much weed you wouldn't believe, and I get.
Thank you.
Please, girl and beef.
What does it give off?
Oh, hall monitor energy. It's like I have all this power. In reality, I don't. We're gonna report to Trump. What's Trump gonna do? Nothing. He already fucking shakes the guy's hand and fucking is listening to every word. I mean, come on. It's like,
how do you feel about his? How do you feel about his Casio wristwatch? Fashion icon.
I didn't even notice that until you pointed it out.
Oh, I've noticed everything in this fucking no. I'm about to fucking be mean to. Why is he graying on one side of his beard and it's just like on his lip, like he's dripping cum or something? Like he's just.
You want to know why?
Yeah.
Because he lowered the prices so much at those supermarkets that he could only afford some of it, not all of it.
He should hit up fucking Keemstar. Isn't Keemstar a New Yorker? Just got fucking hit with Keemstar for some beard guy.
Where is he from?
Yeah, he's a Buffalo.
Not Utica.
Dude,
Buffalo.
Did you say Etika?
Utica. Oh, okay. All right.
Keem's from Etika.
All right. All right.
Chill, Alex. Hey, don't get the 9. Look, I found this video to be hilarious. All right. I think it's very, invigorating to see local political leaders try and talk about world conflict. And so I am asking today, America, if you are watching and you're a mayor of your town, I don't care if it's fucking Reno or New Brunswick or whatever, some made up city. Make a video about Netanyahu and post it on YouTube. We need to see more of this. Fucking Orlando, Miami, get on this shit. All right, Florida has to lead the way. I swear to God, there's some Florida fucking mayors out there that would love to talk about this publicly. Just like, well, I don't know if you knew this. Back when COVID was happening, do you know about the mayors of Las Vegas, Nevada?
No, I've never looked into that whatsoever.
Don't worry about it. There was a dude. I won't say his name because he's embarrassing.
Okay.
But there was a dude, and he was mayor for a good while. And then you know what?
Okay.
His wife was like, "What if we both competed? What if we both ran for office for mayor?" And then the wife won.
Double the chances.
And then the wife won and took it over, and everyone found out she was fucking unhinged. And she was elected in like right before COVID, and she's like, "COVID's not real. Fucking go get the horse tranquilizer, or whatever the fuck they're doing. The midichlorians, the midichlorians. Ivermectin.
What's it called? Ivermectin.
Yeah, it's ivermectin. And she's like, "Yeah, just come on and gamble. Fuck it. Share a beer with a friend. Who gives a fuck?" And I think she promoted it by driving down the Vegas Strip in like a convertible. Just like, look how free the city is. You can come on, come bring your citizens here. This bitch. But yeah, we need more crazy mayors to be responding to shit, I think. You disagree?
No, I'm more surprised by the fact that she won because, like, he's the one who has experience, right?
He was in office for a long time.
So like, I mean, I'm not a look queen. I mean, if you go get your bag, right? You know, go get your job, right? Like, the guy. You know what? I shouldn't be surprised because Donald Trump won twice. Now, the guy has zero experience in politics. You know what? Who am I? I'll shut up. Moving on. Oh, and Reagan. That's another one.
Yeah.
A little actor.
Little actor. Now, we were going to talk about a number of things, and you want to talk about Iran. Right? Iran's, I think, a great
Correct.
subject. What's your favorite history of Iran? Like, what's your favorite, like, what's their thing that you enjoy?
Well, hold on. You're making it sound like I'm in favor of Iran.
Well, are you not?
No, of course not. What do you mean?
Hey, okay. All right. Well, tell us what you hate about
Well,
Iran.
I'm not supporting
then.
what Donald Trump is doing, though. I'll make that clear.
Oh, I'm talking about the
as well.
country, the country of Iran.
I understand that. Like, I don't think there's anything good about Iran that besides like what oil. Like, I mean,
wait, you don't like what Trump's doing? I have a conspiracy theory on why Trump is in Iran.
Okay. Now I want to hear it.
Trump has been bought by Apple. And Apple hates the fact that their fucking like their running monitor thing is called iHealth or the health app. They want to fucking trademark Iran. So you can get your steps in, right? And the only way to do that, you got to get rid of the competition, right? They're going to be confused. You Google search Iran, they want their thing at the top of the fucking Google search. Get rid of the country. Get rid of the problem. Thoughts?
What the fuck?
Anyways, I have not slept. I think I said that at the beginning of the stream. I'm still, I have not slept.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Download Iran today.
I think you're cooking.
Oh.
I think you're cooking.
Yeah.
It's
just like Netanyahu did those protesters. Am I right? Can I Yay! Tip 25!
2 to the 1 to the 3. I like good pussy and I like good trees. Smoke so much weed you wouldn't believe. And I get.
Thank you so much. What were we talking about?
your conspiracy theory about how Iran needs to be wiped off the face of the earth so that Apple product can be made.
Yeah, fuck. Only if Netanyahu made your microphone and didn't have the goal to fuck with your suppression system or something. Do you have sound suppression on or crisp or whatever on Discord? Maybe that's it.
I do, but it's never given issues. I've had it on like that for years.
Turn that off for today. Let's give that a shot.
It's gonna sound bad. I'm willing to bet. I'll turn it off. All right, there we go. That's what it sounds like without it.
It's not too bad. How'd you feel about the 1979 hostage crisis in Iran?
Okay, So I thank God I looked into this beforehand, because I definitely, whenever I want to have this conversation, I want to make sure I was like fully informed before I had like full opinion. So during the hostage situation, it wasn't because of the government as to why, and the government in place. So like the supreme leader, what was it? I always pronounce his name wrong. Give me a second. Khamenei.
I think it's
Khamenei, something like that. Yeah. So I know he's like in power, and whenever he's introduced with the idea that there are literal like teenagers, not even teenagers, but like young adults, they're invading the embassy just to fucking take these people out. He's come with the conclusion of like, all right, do I just give them back to America, or do I kind of dangle it over their heads? So I think he dangles it over the U.S.'s heads and slowly starts releasing hostages for like 444 days.
It's
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, 52 hostages over 444 days.
Yeah.
Can I DoorDash you a microphone?
No. Oh my God. Isn't that bad?
It's like this. Look, I don't even fucking talk about. I don't know that bad. I don't even. I can't even fuck. Like it sounds like you're running away from the microphone every so often in the conversation.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what you want me to do.
I don't know what fucking settings you got. What fucking audio mixer are you using?
Brother, I haven't touched anything for years. Or I'm sorry, not even for years. For months, ever since I stopped doing lolcow. Like I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know what to do. I'm so confused.
Wait, okay. What is your? You have a Shure SMB 7, right? Or SM7B?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, and it's plugged into what?
It's plugged into my Elgato Stream Deck that supports XLR.
Okay, based, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
And you unplugged that guy and you plugged it back in?
I already did that. I did that like 10 minutes ago.
Uh-huh.
I can do it again if you want me to.
I don't know. I'm not familiar.
I don't think it's make a difference.
I'm not familiar with the Elgato system to be able to fucking tell you what the fuck the solution is going to be here. Yeah, the chat's changed. It's like cutting in and out. Do you like have noise cancellation on? I don't know.
I turned off noise cancellation now. Like I don't know what else to do. Like this is as raw and unfiltered as it gets.
Is there I don't know what the settings look like on that fucking device, whether it gives you a gate or a, what is it called?
What, on this? No, it's as is.
No, on the Elgato thing.
No. It's literally just dials and shit, like to increase and decrease volume and shit like that. If I wanted to like further settings into it, I have to go to the Elgato app, which I have not touched like at all. It's raw.
It's raw.
I'll pull it up though.
Yeah, give it a little look out. See if there's like a default setting for Shure SM7B.
Yeah.
Because right now it's like you're getting real enthused and you're talking.
Should I just sound less interested?
No, I don't think. Oh, maybe it's Israel tuning you out because you're talking about it and they don't trust you.
In my dreams.
You'll look. You know what? If out of the two of us, who'd be the Palestinian?
Out of the two of us?
The two of us, who looks more Palestinian?
Oh, me. 100%.
Yeah.
That's
all right, so they're just going off the visual cues, all right? And they're like, we need to time this motherfucker out. Ban this man. He cannot have this conversation. It's a gain issue. I don't know if it's a gain issue. It might be, but it'd be weird.
I mean, I'll eat the mic if I need to. You know,
man,
this is better.
Let's try that out for a little bit. Let's try that.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep it right here and not move like I normally do.
Okay. So yeah, the dangling of the hostage for the U.S. I think is what soured our kind of rapport with Iran. There was the Iran hated us.
I think it goes farther than that.
Iran hated us for sure.
I think it goes,
but we didn't really hate Iran.
Correct. So before, I got to stop and think about it every single time I say his name. Khamenei. Before Khamenei came into play, there was originally the Shah. I forget his name. I think it was Mohammed Raz or. I thought no, Mossadegh is before that. Yeah. Mossadegh is the revolutionary who wanted to take over the Shah.
1953 is when the U.S. went and did the whole CIA operation to fuck him over.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Yes. That's the guy that they murdered because they thought the USSR was involved in some sort of way due to British intelligence. But in reality, that was just a way to get them in power to control the Strait of Hormuz. Anyways.
Base though.
Based, we're literally doing the same thing. I don't see how we're any more different than the British. In all
Electric
honesty.
Boogaloo, dog.
Straight Hormuz, electric boogaloo.
Yeah, we're doing it again. Eat your
We're
mic.
doing it.
Eat it right, get right there.
Right. Anyways, yeah. So whenever we put in place a power that was like one of our puppets, so originally the Shah that was there, everything was nice and dandy, but the problem was the people there were extremely upset due to the fact that it felt like a dictatorship. It felt like the Shah was just taking advantage of all the money that would come in and out of the country, and as well as any rules or regulations that need to be put in place, had no consideration of the people that live there whatsoever. It was just for big powers or big nations to take advantage, essentially. So it was good. The moment that this guy leaves and escapes his own country because of a revolution that's going on, then that's when this guy walks in, Khamenei, he hops in and he's like, well, I'm going to take over. And everyone introduces him as supreme leader. He becomes basically the leader of Iran. And he's running it with an iron fist saying, all right, to America. Also,
you might be better off on your fucking cell phone, dog. I don't even know what to say.
Are you serious?
It's like it goes. It's accepted the death of America, and I don't fucking think. It gets so muffled for some reason. My mind. I don't know what the fuck it is. Unplug this connector. The one at the neck of the mic. Yeah. Try that fucking guy. Let's give that. Did you check Discord audio settings? Oh,
I literally, it's as raw as it gets right now for the Discord audio settings.
It's raw. It's raw in there.
Yeah. You know what? Let me restart the computer. Maybe that'll solve it. That'll solve it.
In the meantime, we're gonna watch Netanyahu dancing in a pink bikini. It's an AI video, obviously. I don't have that video. let me get this shit set up. Hold on. You know what we'll do? Watch the rest of this fucking this Mamdani video while Grim comes back. I'm sorry, audience. I'm sorry, y'all. Here we go.
The UN confirmed that Palestinian children continue to be deliberately targeted and killed by Israeli armed forces.
Graham will be back.
More than 8 months after the so-called ceasefire. The list goes on and on. All as we, as Americans, pay for the bombs that do the killing. There is a reason the International Criminal Court issued a warrant for his arrest. As human beings, we have spent generations building a shared understanding that there are crimes so grave they offend all of humanity. Anyone, with their eyes, with their heart, with their conscience, should recognize the devastation he has wrought and understand.
The music is fucking sending me. The backing music of this, I don't know what orchestra is playing these like very sad Titanic fucking notes. Yeah, it's okay, dog, for real.
That he belongs before a court of law. As I've said, I agree with the ICC that Benjamin Netanyahu should be arrested and tried for his crimes, as I do for anyone else charged by the ICC. My administration has reviewed every avenue available under applicable law to determine whether New York City could execute the International Criminal Court's arrest warrant if Benjamin Netanyahu came here. It is clear that we do not have the independent legal authority to enforce this warrant. The federal government, however, does, and I call on them to join the ICC and execute this warrant. And I want to be equally clear. Benjamin Netanyahu is not welcome in New York City.
He said, "You're not invited. Do not come. Get a fucking a roll over here. Don't get some bagels from New York. Okay, no pizza for you. Made with our nice New York water. I don't know why they love that fucking pizza. They love their water in New York City for some fucking reason. Anyone from New York? Anyone been in New York in the chat? Let me know. Drop a 1. I always hear this thing about the water in New York is just, it's special. It makes the fucking pizza taste so good. The bread is so much better. So much better because of the fucking water. Benny's Bagels. Oh, have I been to Benny's Bagels? I might have been to Benny's Bagels. I went to New York like 7. Oh shit, what year is it? I went to New York like 6 years ago. And I Google searched best bagel shops. And I went to like 2 of them. So maybe it was Benny's. I don't know. I was there for like 3 days. I only did that for like day 3. Then I dipped out. Fuck New York. Could not be me. Actually, I could live in New York. We could see. Let's listen to this guy.
nor is any other war criminal at large. While we cannot end the genocide on our own, we can decide whether our silence will become another weapon, and we can examine every tool we have to defend the humanity and dignity of all people. That is my commitment to you.
No, not Taskmaster. Get the fuck out of here.
Benjamin Netanyahu is a war
Stop.
criminal,
Stop.
the architect of a horrific.
Chill. 31,765 comments. Why don't I get that type of engagement? What the fuck? Sort by top comments. Remember, this guy isn't... Oh, true. Bro hitting the presidential aura than the actual president. There's no, like, qualifier here. That's a bad grammatical sentence. I can't believe a politician actually has the guts to say it. Not my city, but my mayor. Okay. Not my mayor, but that's my mayor. Okay. He said, "Did I stutter?" Wow, there's a lot of hype. Do you think they're editing the comments in here? I think they might be moderating the commentary in this fucking this comment section. I imagine they are. Finally, a mayor with a backbone. Graham, you're back.
Hi.
I wonder if it's better.
Oh, God damn it. All right. We're going to see if this is better. Okay. Maybe I just needed to restart my computer. I don't fucking know. Okay. We're about to find out. I don't even know what we were talking about. Where were we?
I was going over the comments in that video that Mamdani put out. And they're all just like positive. They're all like, yeah, he said it. Finally, someone said it. And then someone's like, the top comment is, just a reminder, he's not suicidal. Okay, just if anything happens.
Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you.
Like 35,000 comments in that fucking video, and you didn't even know it existed.
No clue at all. I didn't even know he had his own YouTube channel. That is crazy to me. Speaking of suicidal, I don't know why, but randomly on YouTube, I keep on getting these random like YouTube shorts where it's just people like catching, and I'm using huge quotations here because I don't know for sure. Okay, Jeffrey Epstein, like in a car, and they'll like they'll literally say Jeffrey, and he'll turn around and smile, and he'll be like. And he just like starts driving off, and it looks just like Jeffrey.
It didn't fix your mic, by the way. But do you know that's a real man in Florida? There's a dude in Florida who looks like Jeffrey Epstein, and he drives the convertible. He's been interviewed on a number of talk shows now.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just a dude. I think he is for hire if you want to hire him as an Epstein impersonator.
No shot.
Yeah.
That part I don't believe. Everything else I believe.
Although he specifically the website where you can hire him on, it says like unavailable for kids parties. And I get why. I understand the premise of why he probably gets a lot of requests. He probably like, hey, we have a kid's birthday. He's turning 7. He's plump. And I imagine
huge fan of Epstein. Huge fan.
Yeah, huge fan, guys. I mean,
huge fan. We love him.
I love that you won the lottery somehow. Like the actual state lottery. That's crazy. How'd you fucking win the lottery? It's so fucking stupid. The world is so rigged. And Iran is at the they're at the principle of it all. All right, Iran.
We're cooked.
All right, so what do you hate about Iran?
You ran Iran. Me? Look, the moment you say death to America, we got a problem. That's all I'm saying. Okay. It's as simple as that. Okay, like so the moment you start wishing... What?
You hate Tupac. Tupac said that before.
He said death to America?
No, I'm thinking about death to Snoop Dogg or Biggie or something. He said death to somebody. He wished death upon something. But I get what you're saying. You're talking about like in their parliament, right? Whatever you want to call that. Their executive branch of their government, where they have like their Senate. Multiple times they'll have like a flag burning or like they'll chant.
Look, I'm cool. Look, cool with the flag burning. Even though it represents like the fall of a nation, that's fine. But the moment that you say the words verbatim, dead to America, That's where I have a problem because I live there. You know, I live here. I don't want to be fucking. I don't want you to fucking wish death upon me.
You know what it is? You get
because I fucking
loud
live
and your
here.
mic says, "Oh fuck, I can't handle that," and then it starts cutting out.
That's what it is. Okay, I'm gonna speak very quietly.
Because
All right,
you'll
I'm gonna speak
go,
very quietly.
It's because I live there, and then it's okay.
Mhm.
I get what you're saying. If you weren't aware, in that parliament, those videos that go viral where the Iranian Congress is meeting and they're having those conversations and those people go up and they say those things. My understanding is that it is essentially like the extreme right wing version of their political party, right? It's not like the majority vibe that the politicians have there or the people, but it's like it's their MAGA. Which is not okay. Like, I wouldn't say our MAGA is okay. If our MAGA misrepresents America by saying stuff like, you know, brown people just aren't as good as us. Like that's something that one of our politicians has said before, right? Or I think we had a senator. I want to say it was Louisiana, or maybe it was Texas. It was someone who was like, "Put me on that border wall. I'll make sure they don't get through." Okay, interesting.
I'll cut them down.
Yeah, so like, I mean, it's not representative of the people there for sure, but it is representative of a part of the party.
I understand that, and I'm gonna disagree with you there. Reason being is because the supreme leader is the one who pretty much just runs a show, right? He dictates every little thing that happens to the country.
Trump.
Everyone thinks it's a parliament. It's really not. It's literally just a facade. Make it seem like, you know, people are in place to do certain things. It's to do whatever the it's a facade. But they just do whatever the Ayatollah says, pretty much, right? Whatever he wants, it is done. So if the head guy, the people, by the way, I just want to make this clear. The people put him in power. It wasn't just like, you know, oh, he's coincidentally in power and now everyone has to agree with him. No, everyone agrees with him outright. That's why they put him in power. They believe in a very theocratic government, which he controls, and then he dictates every little thing that happens. So, for example, he could initiate fatwas or a jihad of some sort if he so choose, and they just go with it. They're cool with it because they know that he's there for the betterment of Iran, and they truly believe that, and that's okay. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But the moment that you start introducing the idea of like, oh, they're not only an enemy of our beautiful country, but they should also be eliminated. That's the issue. That's the issue that I have. I'm okay with you having your own fucking country, do your own thing. You know, it's a totally different area of the world. You guys handle things differently over there, especially with a Muslim regime. I get that. But this saying death to an entire country and a group of people, not it.
Try pushing the mic away a little bit. But also, for our audience that doesn't know what that word is, what is a fatwa? Because that was a girl that hit on me in high school.
Fatwa is pretty much like a decree. It's a decree that's put in place by, it could be an imam, so like a priest, I'll just put it that way. Anybody that's high in I guess you could say the hierarchy of like the Muslim religion, right? Yeah. They're the ones who dictate, you know, what's allowed, what's not allowed. So I'll give you an example of a certain fatwa that was put in place. One that was put in recently. I'm using quotations there because it's like it was during Obama's administration. And it's the only recent one that I can think of right now. There was a fatwa in place that mentioned specifically nuclear weapons are considered haram because it's whatever the justification may be.
Kalamesi, right?
That's right. He's the one who mentioned that. Those were his exact words. That and it's more of like to ease the mind of, I'd imagine it's to ease the mind of Obama, who was in place, and you know they made the deal, the JCPOA, but also kind of like to really hammer home the message of like, look, Iran's not interested in making nuclear weapons right now. We're more interested in investing in ourselves, which is why they entered the JCPOA, which is the reason why that America's giving them millions and millions of dollars, which unfortunately is, you know, it leads to the issue of Israel, where they're dealing with Hezbollah, they're dealing with Hamas, they're dealing with what's the last group? I always forget the last group. Hamas, Hezbollah, and it starts with the H. There's so many H's.
Um,
All the terrorist groups. Help me.
I'm forgetting.
Hezbollah, Hamas.
Those are the ones I know.
Oh my
if you
God.
Say, if
No,
you say
there's
it,
a
I'll
third
probably
one.
remember it. Fuck. We're talking about the ones
Yeah.
in Lebanon, Syria, Iran.
Yes, the ones specifically that are part of the PLO.
Yeah, the Syrian ones. I don't know. I forget their name, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah, you got
Right. Yeah.
Hezbollah in
Always forget the last
Lebanon. You have Hamas in Iran, and you have the other guys in Syria. I'm sure someone.
And Houthis.
Houthis.
Just remembered.
Yeah,
Just
the
remembered. I didn't have
Houthis.
to look it up. Thank God.
But yeah, so the involvement of us in the JCPOA in 2015, right?
Mhm.
Funding them gave a sour taste in the mouth of a lot of the Israeli political
Yes.
elites, right?
Of course, because we did it behind Netanyahu's back.
Yeah.
We literally, Obama was just like, I'm gonna go make a deal with them. And he's like, without me? He was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it without you because you're crazy, dude. Like, I can't talk to you.
Yeah, that happened in 2015, and then we withdrew in 2018, right?
Right, because of Trump.
Because of Trump. And
First thing he did.
that kind of put weight on the board for, well, I would say started this whole conflict with Iran, is because, you know, they were very adamant about working with us, and then we want to essentially we needed a position to hold some type of authority or power influence in the Middle East, and we were getting that a little bit with Israel. I want to say circa 1980s through 2005.
Right.
We had the conflict because of 9/11. Shout out 9/11. We never forget. Did you hold up two fingers like this? Then you go one, and then shout out 9/11. Stand strong. Stand up. Show out.
And then Pentagon.
And Israel's. Are you familiar with that era of Israel-U.S. relations? How they handled?
Are you talking about like? You're talking about during Bush or
during Bush with our involvement in the Middle East,
yes.
Iraq, and all that, and how they pulled away. Right.
Yes. Yeah, and it's very similar to, and it actually brings it should bring memories of like what's going on recently. Like for us going into this war with Iran, Israel pulls out. They're not interested in getting into this war. They're not interested in like getting themselves more involved than they already do. They're just more afraid of the impending doom, which, look, I can understand, especially being the only Western power that's in the Middle East. And especially for as tiny as they are, and especially for all the terrorist groups that are after them. But at the same time, it's just like, this is what I'm thinking. I know Trump's an idiot, so I'm not even going to talk about that right now.
Yeah.
I think we should be looking out for our own and not for Israel. Okay, so I understand like Israel's our ally. I get that. Okay, but they've been dealing with these fucking terrorists since the fucking inception of Israel. Okay, and it's no surprise to anyone that they've been able to survive this long with just our funding alone. I don't think they need us to be actually involved, like primarily through like actual military prowess. Okay, I feel like if there's one thing that America's good at, it's soft power. Hard power, sure, we have that. We could definitely go into war and win it for sure. Even though we haven't won a war since like what before Vietnam, right? Like
wow.
Korea was like maybe the last thing we won, right?
Well, we win every Super Bowl.
All right, kill yourself.
Check that one. But I get what you're saying. Look, it's the issue is, right? Israel is they kind of have to be underhanded, and I'm not justifying their underhanded nature
for their own sake, for their
survival. You know about their water filtration system, right?
Towards the strip, or what do you mean?
Up north. So Israel does not have enough fresh water to support its population. It just does not. Right.
Okay, that's I'm aware of. Yes.
They use desalination systems up north of Israel, where they take seawater, they turn into fresh water, and those locations are right next to Lebanon, and those locations are also very close to Syria, and so these essentially you could hinder the entire population of Israel by just deleting those things. All right, if they fucking go out, they're kind of fucked. And so that has placed them to be very aggressive and underhanded with the border up north. And then you have the constant, barrages coming in from Palestine, from groups with Hamas. It makes them very aggressive on the southern border. And when the U.S. came in and was helping them out back in the 90s and the early 2000s, we were like, we got you. We're going to support you. We're going to help you build up that infrastructure. We're going to help you secure your border, do all this. And then when we went to the Middle East, and they were like, oh, we don't really want to, man, you guys do that. We're still doing our thing. Okay. You guys have diamond armor in Minecraft. Okay. We're on iron. Okay. We're still.
I got netherite.
Yeah. You're on, the US is on netherite, dog. We're chilling. And so it caused a rift because the US didn't feel so secure with aligning themselves with Israel, since when we did need some type of support in the area, they didn't want to give it. And Iran was willing to give that support. And it led Obama to the obvious conclusion, which is, fuck it. Let's make a deal with Iran. Let's try and secure a second foothold in the region that we can kind of put some power behind.
It's also the smartest decision to make, in my opinion. I think what Obama did was by far the best decision that you can make by delaying. Unfortunately, I hate to say this, but delaying the inevitable. Like, it should have been. It's going to sound so weird putting it this way, but it should have been last year where we should have been confronted with the fact of like, okay, the JCPOA deal expired because it was supposed to be 10 years. So it started in 2015, ended in 2025. So it should have been last year that we should have confronted it with at least a Democrat in office, where they could have been like, okay, let's think of another deal, or let's try to figure something out here, because we have been controlling your nuclear weaponization. We have been able to keep an eye on you guys. We've been giving you guys money, okay, which you guys have been using to fund all these terrorist groups that are complete terrorists to just Israel alone. And I don't know what more we could have done, but I know for a fact that the direction that Trump took by canceling it in 2018 and then saying we got rid of their nuclear capabilities, and then coming back a couple years later saying, okay, we got to get rid of their nuclear capabilities again. It's like, hold on. You said you did that originally.
Yep. Now
we're coming back to this again. So did we get rid of it or not? And now you're leaving the American people a little bit more unsteady about what Iran's nuclear capabilities are. Instead of like what it could have been then, which was in 2025, the expiration of the JCPOA leads to less than 9% capabilities of uranium refinement. Now we don't know.
Yep.
We genuinely don't know where they're at. We can kill their scientists all day, every day, which has been happening for the past couple of years now that Trump has been initiating. That doesn't change the fact that they know what they know now. Like, you can kill all of them. It doesn't change the fact that there's going to be someone rising up in the ranks who's going to read any kind of literature regarding nuclear weaponization and then use it to their advantage. We've dug ourselves in now to where it's not within a week, or I'm sorry, it's not within a year that that they're going to be able to weaponize nuclear energy. It's now within a week. Yep. It went from delaying the inevitable to now it's right. It's this second.
You're pushing it. Yeah.
Yeah. Now you're pushing it. Yeah.
It's disfavorable for, I think, all parties involved, especially the U.S., for how Trump handled this entire fucking Iranian relationship, I'd say. And he's been getting closer to, oh fuck, who was it? Who bought Trump the fucking plane? Was it the Emirates? Who bought Trump the fucking second Air Force One?
I'm pretty sure it's the Emirates.
Was it Qatar?
UAE.
Was it
I'm
the
pretty
UAE? Sure. Yeah, someone bought fucking Trump a plane. They were like, oh, we just want to have fun. And they had like a whole fucking a whole tent on the White House Rose Garden. Have you seen that picture?
The Rose Garden? No, actually, that I don't know.
Trump.
It was Qatar, by the way.
Garden photo. Let me see if I can find it. Oh fuck, I'm not gonna be able to find it. Middle East. I'm not gonna find it. Oh, here he goes. Is it Gaddafi's?
We found him?
No.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Who?
Apparently, Gaddafi set up a tent on Trump's estate in New York years ago. What the fuck is this photo?
Gaddafi?
What do we not know about Trump? Hold on, let me share my fucking screen.
I'm sorry. I just want to make sure we're hearing this right.
Yeah. We're talking about Gaddafi. It's just who'd have thunk? Gaddafi tent drama, Trump, New York estate. Libyan officials pitch a tent again on Trump's suburban New York estate, but it's removed after town officials threaten criminal and court action. This story is from 2009.
Gaddafi.
Libyan officials pitched a tent. Khalifa said the tent was legal and meant to honor the leader Muammar Gaddafi. Yeah, what the fuck? Well, the tent is a symbol for the country and the president. It goes up everywhere they go. I will shout out Trump for hosting that. There was another event that happened recently. It was this year where Trump allowed another, I want to say was it Iran or was it the Emirates? Someone came to visit the president. He was like, set up your fucking tent. Go ahead. Put it on the Rose Garden on the White House. Just fucking do it. Go ahead. Who gives a fuck?
The dude treats okay, I understand he's supposed to, but not to this degree. It's like he treats the White House like it's his literal own home.
Yep.
Like not only with the renovations, not only with what he just did just then, not only selling a specific plot of land for specifically all the people that invested in crypto for him, right? And make a golden statue of him holding the Bitcoin fucking thing.
Yep.
Not only putting his name on like the JFK Space Center, not only like I there's so many things I have to mention that I don't know if I can get through them all. I'm so amazed by the fact that this man literally in his wake, all he has to do is just wake up, okay, and he's a dictator, and every corner. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. It doesn't matter. Who cares? Why should we care? We shouldn't care.
A tent for Gaddafi is insane. I'm still losing my mind. I just discovered
Gaddafi.
this. 2009.
We
Gaddafi.
love terrorism.
Oh, shit.
Yay. It's like...
He's our president.
Like, it reminded... shut up. It gave me a flashback of, like, whenever he went to China... Oh, no, I'm sorry. He went to North Korea. That's what it was. He went to North Korea and saluted the North Korean army. When I saw that, literally, he's like, I wish they could do this for my birthday. And I'm just like, oh, and then he did it. He did it as well. During his birthday.
If you're gonna get this loud, put your fucking mic in the other room, dude. It's cutting the fuck out.
I'm so mad. I'm sorry. But they did it. They literally saluted Trump on his birthday.
Isn't that crazy? And then you know, North Korean the North Korean military went to go help against those evil Ukrainians last year. I was like, oh, I hope they should salute me. Fucking, how does that have to feel to be an ally of America and the people that literally have threatened your country's lives, right? South Korea, Japan, all these places. North Korea has fucked you over and has threatened your whole populace with nuclear weapons. He's like, those guys, salute.
I never realized how cucked Zelensky was until I saw his first meeting with Trump whenever Vice President J.D. Vance was there. When he was telling him, you should be thanking Donald Trump. You should be thanking him for even being able to have this conversation. Like, he's at least trying to figure this out for you. Why are you not thanking him? You should be on your hands and knees. And he's like, I am. What is problem? You know, in his Ukrainian accent. He's like, I don't understand. I have problem. I want to get to Putin. Second guy. He's like, I love Putin. It's just like Trump's not listening to him. He's more curious about listening to what Putin has to say. You know, Putin's just like, it is my country. It is my. They are Russian people. They're not Ukrainian. I do not know what Ukrainian is. It's just like,
I'm gonna make a.
I'm spazzing out.
No, you're good. I'm gonna make a quick comparison, and this is only because it's fresh in my mind, and maybe not so fresh in yours. Trump kind of reminds you of Keemstar, right? There's a little bit of a comparison there that we're not addressing about how he runs the country and how Keem runs the LCU. It seems like it's just like Flavor of the day is drama. Okay, we're gonna go fuck some shit. You want to go steal a fucking world leader? Let's go take one. Fuck it. Let's add it to the collection.
I think I said this once on test. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like way back when. I remember I made the comparison of Keem to Trump, and that told me everything. Like I was just like, okay, so they're both obsessed with their image. They're both just like flavor of the day. Because like I remember when Trump got confronted about needing to go. Oh, what was it? Was it whenever he went to war with Iran? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, well, when he went to war with Iran, they were asking him, was like, Trump, why did you need to do that? You didn't need to escalate it that quickly. And his first thoughts were, well, something told me to do it.
Yeah.
It's like, what do you mean? Like, mind you, do you know what I'm referencing? It's like, something told me to. It's like, well, what do you mean? Like, what would stop you? And he's like, my own morality. It's like, no one else can stop me. I make the decisions. I think it was the right thing to do, so therefore it is the right thing to do. It's like, are we serious right now?
Yeah.
Like the guy literally ran on the idea of no new wars. I am astonished that there are not the same people who committed January 6th committing the same exact thing on Trump right now because he went against everything you believe in. Like if you're finding excuses for him, you're brainwashed. You're just literally brainwashed. There's no other excuse. He literally went against exactly what you voted for him to do.
It's such
where's the outrage?
You know, it's the whiplash for the American people right now. We could have said, you know, the last presidency that, you know, he was asleep at the wheel, right? Biden was asleep at the wheel. He was taking a little nap.
More awake.
Sleepy Joe. He was taking his little nap. Trump is playing roulette at the Vegas casinos with the fucking wheel, and he's just spinning that motherfucker in whatever direction he thinks it'll land on fucking red. He's just going and going and going. He's like, if I got today is this. Today we're trying out this. I'm surprised he hasn't sent like the Navy SEALs to find Transylvania to discover vampires. Right, like
Atlantis,
dude, and he ends up in Atlanta, Georgia, and he's like, "Where are the mermaids? Where are they? The mermaids are here." It's such a fuck. It's so fucked. I used to say one day I'll run for presidency, and I was like, I know I'm talking big. I'm talking big to hit my ego. Yeah, I can do it. And then Trump won, and I was like, I guess I fucking could. I might as well try at this. I won. I was joshing, you know, but now fuck, maybe. We had someone in the chat, Razor MSF, wanted to ask us, why don't we go back to the LCU? And I told him in the chat, I said, I'll find a moment to talk about it. You can go first.
Okay. Do you want to answer first?
You go first.
Oh, I go first?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, okay. So I was removed the first time, or I'm sorry, I was fired the first time because of like very insensitive comments, even though it was a joke. I didn't really hold those comments true to my own opinion. And secondly, the second time I got fired was because I just said fuck you to my boss, which I've done in my actual job before. So it's like, it's not out of the ordinary for me. Didn't lose that job. So all I'm saying is I personally don't have any issue with Keem. I knew what I was coming into when I first came in. I know Keem's demeanor. I understand how he works. His morality is based off of money. Like, you know, if you're coming in with the wrong mindset, thinking that he's there to help you or anything like that, you're insane, right? It's all about the money at the end of the day. Okay. So I'm not looking forward to coming back because to be fair, it was a lot of work and a lot of time invested. Obviously, all you have to do is just stay, be there in front of the camera for two hours. I get that, but there's also the underlying part where you also have to build a community. So you kind of have to be there for them. You're not an icon like Boogie, where everyone knows Boogie, so you don't need to talk to Boogie 24/7 to actually understand Boogie or anything along those lines. You just see years of content ahead of you, and you already know who he is. Compared to like nobody, i.e. me. I want to build like a reputation with the community, so I wanted to be active, talking to them, hanging out with them, that kind of stuff, be close with them. not in a degree where it's parasocial, but in a degree where it's just like, oh, you know, like I may be a figure, but I'm also someone you can chat with normally. It invested a lot of time. It invested a lot of time, and as much as I enjoyed it, as much as I enjoyed Test, as much as I enjoyed Crypt, as much as I enjoyed Aussie, whatever show I was on at the time, Gold even. It's just, I don't know. I started realizing all that time that I invested into the LCU could have been better invested in myself. And once I got that free time, I've kind of like used that time to invest in myself. Like I've been exercising every day. You know, I got things going on with my career. Like now I can actually focus on that. You know, I'm very happy where I'm at and stuff like that. As much as I would like to continue my career in LCU, which is not at all now, realizing that you know, I have so much ahead of me, and I want to take advantage of the resources that I have, which is my time. It just doesn't make sense to come back. It's just, it was fun. It was fun while it lasted. I'm not somebody who kowtows either. I have my own beliefs. I'm not gonna bend over or bend the knee for Keem or anybody for that matter. I don't care who it is. I don't care. I have my own beliefs. I stick with my what I believe in. And for the people who do stick with Keem, I understand you're trying to make a buck. I get it. But at some point, you got to consider like how much you're willing to risk for your own morals. If you don't care about morals, okay, I guess that makes sense. Yeah. But if you don't have any self-respect for yourself, then hey, you know, keep on making that money, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, fair. It's a fair reasoning on why not to go back.
Yeah.
I got bored. I got bored. I wasn't a fan of how like management was running things, and I made my complaints, and they were like, who cares? But I mean, you saw it when you were there, right? I would hop on as many shows as I could, right? Because I was like, I want to fucking do something, dude. I'm bored. I'm just here sitting on my fucking desk watching these shows. Fuck me. And as much involvement as I could have with other channels and other hosts and other communities within the LCU, it wasn't satisfying at some point. There was a point there after I left Crypt where, okay, I'm doing the routine. You know, I'm doing what this show needs, and I'm doing what that show needs. I'm not doing what I want to do. None of these shows are what I want to do. It's just what the audience wants from that. And when
or what Keem wants.
And I was like, dude, Keem, give me a fucking C-Circuit show or something, dude. Let me do my own thing somewhere. Nah, Tech, no, I'm not doing. I was like, I don't know how long I can do this shit, dog. I'm fucking so disincentivized. When I was on TikTok and I went live on TikTok like 3 times. And I ate Wendy's for some women, some bigger women, and they were like, "We love this shit." And I was like, "I love eating Wendy's," you know. it was cool. It was chill. So yeah, I probably won't be going back to the LCU unless one, I get a huge sign-on bonus that can motivate me for a couple months in the LCU, and I want to be able to do my own thing. I like doing this. These type of conversations were fun when I was doing it on Crypt. I can't do it with
so much fun.
Fucking Iceman. I can't. I probably could, but it would be such a weird conversation. I couldn't do it on fucking bus. All right, though they would hate me there.
A complete meth head from Australia telling you from his point of view about like what he thinks about Iran. I can't imagine.
So happy to see you together.
2 to the 1 from the 1 to the 3. I like good pussy and I like good trees. Smoke so much weed you wouldn't believe, and I get.
I don't even smoke weed. Thank you, Curb Your Retardation, for the $5. Based username.
Perfect.
So yeah, probably no LC return. I only started that job because Jaffe. I was like, well, he wants to promote his channel. I was helping him out. I was the producer on Jaffe's YouTube channel. And he's also found it just to be very time consuming. I read a book for the first time since leaving the LCU, like the first time in years, you know?
Really?
It's been a hot minute since I read a fucking book. One of my favorite books is The Creative Act, A Way of Being, and that's by Rick Rubin. Me and you have had conversations off air where I like to study. I'm a big study guy. Just picked up a book called The Creative Habit by, what the fuck is her first name? It's like Tharp. Her last name's Tharp. Twyla Tharp, I think.
Don't ask me. I've never read it.
Don't worry about it. I like books about discipline and habit building and how to get your mind into a process and really expand on it. So stop the chat. Tech write a book. You're right. Read my name wrong. Oh, curb your retardism. Isn't
Oh,
it? Is that
not that much more different. I'm gonna be real.
Oh, I said tardation, huh? Yeah, you're right. Fuck me.
Yeah, not that much different.
Yeah, stepping away from the LCU has been a lot of positive for me, not a lot of negative. So, although people, Keem has banned me from every chat. That's a thing. Kyle,
What is your guys' thoughts on the
Two to the one, from the one to the three. I like good pussy and I like good trees. Smoke so much weed you wouldn't believe. And I get
Oh,
he said, "What are your thoughts on the Paris Hilton thing that happened?" I only know a little bit. It was
I haven't heard about this woman in years.
no, not Paris.
I forgot she existed.
Perez.
Oh, I don't even know who that is. Perez Hilton.
Perez
Tell me.
Hilton. Here, I'll share a little news article. Here we go.
They said Paris Hilton. I was like, what?
Paris Hilton. Hospitalized after reports he live streamed self-harm. The blogger recently returned to his native Miami after living in Las Vegas. Here we go. Let's
Celebrity blogger.
watch this.
Responded to the Miami area home of celebrity blogger and podcaster Perez Hilton last night after reports that he engaged in self-harm in a live streamed video. A statement from the Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office did not name Hilton, but say the individual was, quote, safely recovered and taken to the hospital. The video, which was streamed on TikTok before the platform pulled it, appeared to show Hilton covered in blood with cuts around his arms and torso holding what appeared to be a knife. There's no word this morning on his condition.
Jesus.
Oh, don't play the fucking ad.
Why have I never heard of this guy?
I don't know what he's famous for, but I do know his name. Famous for what? Question mark.
Why? He looks like a weird amalgamation of like 3 different people. Like he looks like Anthony Bourdain mixed with the guy who played as the Green Goblin. What's his fucking name?
Defoe. William Defoe.
Willem Dafoe. Like Anthony Bourdain, Willem Dafoe put together. Like God, that jawline. He's mogging.
He's the one that made.
me.
He's the one that made Britney shave her head in 2008. That's crazy. I'm seeing here. Known professionally as Perez Hilton, is an American blogger, columnist, and media personality. His blog is known for posts covering gossip items and celebrities, and for posting tabloid photos over which he has added his own captions or doodles. Also,
oh boy, here we go.
In related figures, it says also see Keemstar in parentheses drama alert. That's crazy. There's a timeline where Keemstar would have been Perez Hilton. That's insane. I saw
Are you serious?
Who'd have thought?
Oh, he's my height.
Oh, yeah, you're tall, bitch.
Oh, so somebody's saying to look up the injuries. Hold on.
I got it.
If they're open from Perez Hilton. Let's see.
Are we turning safe search off?
I don't know if they. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's not like openly. Oh, never mind.
Do you have a photo? Share your screen.
I think it's this.
Show me, and I'll see if I want to put.
I'll
it on.
DM it to you just to be safe.
No. You're off camera. Just share the thing on Discord. You're fine. They're looking at my face.
Oh, okay,
right
okay.
now.
Perfect. Give me 1 second.
He is so weird
right
in the way
now.
he was
I
acting.
think it's this. It's the only one I could find.
Yeah, that's the one.
Fuck me.
I cannot show that.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, no shit. Yeah.
They're like, someone in the chat said blur it. Yeah, I'd have to blur the entire thing.
That's a lot of blur.
Okay, you can.
It's like the whole thing, basically.
Okay, we're gonna go back to us. Yeah, it's definitely not safe for YouTube. He was just covered in blood.
It's like basically it looked like a scene from what's that movie with Jack Nicholson? Oh my God. Where the elevator opens and all the blood starts rushing out. The Shining.
The Shining. Yeah, it's
it literally looks like the
blurred version is on X. No, I can't. Good luck, Tech. It was good to see you again. Thank you, Razor. Oh fuck. Would you ever live stream your death?
Me?
Yeah, like if you let's say you're like
No, 'cause-
60 years old, and you know the doctor's like, you got 5 minutes.
Okay. No, I'm not an attention whore. I don't do that. I'd rather die in obscurity if that were the case. Like I even told my mom, like, or even people close to me, it's like if something were to happen to me, like let's say I got cancer or anything like that, I wouldn't tell anybody because I don't want anybody, one, to worry, but also two, I would prefer to suffer alone. I feel like it's just I don't want to see other people suffer because of my suffering, right? But also I don't want people to pity me either. You know, like I'd rather just, you know, go through it myself.
That's lame.
Kind of thing. Okay.
That's lame.
All right. All right. Well, what would you do? Would you live stream and be like, "Or you did this"? Like,
Oh no.
what would you do?
You got too loud and your mic said, "Shut this man up." No, I think I would. Also, I think the idea of like hiding your illness is a little cringe. Only because you're taking away the autonomy of someone who does care about you to be involved with the level of concern that they're willing to give in the first place, right? Like you
Okay.
yourself, Grim.
That's fair.
You care about people.
Okay. Yeah.
Would you want
True.
your
Base.
mom to hide her cancer from you? Knowing
I
you
would
could
understand if she did it.
Yeah, but you wouldn't want it. Imagine how much more
'Cause
helpful you would be if you knew your mom had cancer and she's like taking in the groceries or doing extra things like taking the dog out. You'd be like, no, bitch, you go lay down. Like I'll make you dinner. You relax, chill, enjoy your moments. You got 3 months. You would want to be able to offer that.
I have thought about this in the past where it's like, you know, people would want to do the same to me as I would want to do for them. But the only difference that I can find is like, I can understand why you would do that and I would still respect it. That's where I always come back to at the end. Cause like, if I make the decision that I want to die alone, or if I wanted to suffer alone or whatever the case may be, you're to respect my autonomy. It's as simple as just like if I told you, you know, don't celebrate my birthday, right? Which is a thing that I care about. Like I don't like it when
you're
people
Muslim.
celebrate my birthday. It feels like a
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would wish for you to respect that. And instead of like your needs superimpose mine, it should be, you know, my needs above all, right? Like, which is my needs for whatever I want, right? So you can't just give me something just because I don't, just because you think it's better for me or whatever the case may be, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I agree with you there, but there's nothing stopping the you can give that information out. Hey, I got cancer. You can also say, and my boundary is, don't fucking change. All right. Don't moderate how you engage with me. I want to live.
But people will.
People will. But then you know who's disrespecting.
So why tell them?
But then you know who's disrespecting how you feel, right? Maybe they do change, but
why risk it?
It's not a risk. BB Netanyahu tipped $15.
2 to 1 to 3. I like good pussy and I like good trees. Smoke so much weed you wouldn't believe.
Thank you, BB Netanyahu. He goes, oy vey. Why?
It's got a little yarmulke.
I gotta look at that super chat one more
mini
time.
yarmulke.
Where's that super fucking chat? Let's where'd it go?
Do I still have my flag?
It says, why is Mamdani and the DSA snarking me? What the fuck? What's the DSA? What?
The DSA, the Democratic Socialists of America?
Oh my God, I can't believe that's what it was. Why am I the Democratic Socialists of America? That's not me. Look at this guy.
I still got it.
I don't know who. I don't know.
Yeah, this for you.
Oh my Lord. I don't know.
Still have this.
I don't know who it was that donated, Mr. BB, but he's your fanboy. He loves Israel. Let's talk about Israel.
Yeah, good. You keep talking while I just
just keep that post. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there we go.
I think have I told you the story that my dad, like, I think to this day, carries a necklace with the Star of David on it.
Really?
Yeah.
Is he Jewish?
No, not the fucking slightest.
So why does he carry one?
Because one, he was born in 1970, right? Just let's add some context. He's not old, but he's still old, right? his name is David, and he says that's my star. And he's like, that's for me. That's it's the Star of David, and I'm David. That's my star. And so
Based
his whole life.
Simple man.
He got his first Star of David necklace when he was like 17 in I think San Diego or in El DF, like the capital of Mexico, Mexico City. Because he went to a store and they're like, this is a Star of David. And he's like, oh, my star. he's been keeping that motherfucker on him all this time.
I'll take that.
Oh shit.
Interesting. Okay. That's a very that's one way to do it.
Yeah, my dad's like, he's a psychotic man. He's doing better. Yeah. Shout out dad.
Like health wise or mentally?
And mentally. Both he's doing better.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good to hear.
Are
you guys
fucking? No, we're not. We'll chat every so often. I've gotten a little bit more involved because my younger brother, his kids are getting older, and they're like, "Look, tell me about Uncle." I'm like, "Fuck, I'm not going out to Vegas to go see a kid like once a month. Fuck that." So they've been chatting me up because my little brother he calls me up and asks for advice, and he's like, "How do I do this?" Dog. Was it 2 weeks ago? And my little brother calls me. He's like, "Can you explain a Roth IRA?" And I was like, "Yes, I fucking can. Yes, let's talk about Roth IRAs."
Believe it or not,
oh,
I got you there.
Shit. I love talking about Roth IRAs. And so it's been nice. It's been nice. Why does Roth IRA sound like a psyop from the Israelis?
It's Mossad.
I'm not
That's
saying
why Star of David.
Yeah. So you like Israel? It can't
gun
be
to my head.
It can't be because they're food. All right. It can't be the food.
Gun to my head. If you told me I had to support either Israel or Palestine, it would be Israel.
Can we change that parameter? Gun to your head, Israel or Ireland?
Ireland, I guess. I don't know.
Damn. Okay, Israel's on the fight. They're not on the come up, dude. That's not even praise. How high is Ireland in your hierarchy?
I support more the IRA than I'm going to support the IDF. I'll just put it that way. Okay. But the point that I'm trying to make is Israel. Look, if I could have it my way, I would want a 2-state solution. But like, gun to my head, if I had to pick one, it'd be Israel, 100%. I feel like having a Western power in the Middle East is one, not only a very important thing. Two, it's good to have a population of people, especially that have been persecuted throughout their entire existence, have their own nation that they can call their own.
Why?
But also three, they were put there. They believe that it is their right to be there as well. I'm not going to be the one to say that they don't belong there because they are already there now. You can't really take them out either.
You like squatters' rights? I don't
think wiping them off this planet is a solution either. So, I'd want them to exist.
I had an IDF joke that I did at a comedy event years back.
Okay.
I
what is it?
Cannot remember the fucking lead up to it, but it's something about like the IDF should change their name to the IOU. Like the IOU a dad and a son and a mother and your apartment building because of all the bombings. There's a joke there that I had. For the life of me, I can't remember how it's delivered, but we got to change it.
It's already horrible.
But you get it, right?
In a funny way.
Change the IDF to the IOU. You think people that are prosecuted should have their own place?
Prosecuted.
Prosecuted.
Not prosecuted.
Similar. Persecuted.
Well, if you're talking about Netanyahu, yeah, I guess so. The guy's committing war crimes over there.
Okay, but do you think?
Yes, I believe so.
Do you think that the ones that are out and about in other places should return to that place now that it's established? Like, should the Jewish population of New York be moved to Israel?
So you're saying like an Ashkenazi Jew from fucking Poland should move there like right now?
Should there be an incentive or some type of program from the countries?
Well, there is an incentive in a program.
No,
right?
from Israel, yes. Israel,
right of return.
Israel offers that. But should the countries that are hosting a Jewish population incentivize them to be moved out.
But sorry, again, don't they already do that? Like, don't they already offer like a free plane ride to
Israel
Israel
does that,
and
but
whatnot?
I'm saying, should Poland offer its citizens that are Jewish an additional incentive? Say, get out of my country.
I understand now.
Yeah.
Okay. Why would they need to do that?
Because
Is my question.
they're a persecuted people, and we obviously are persecuting them to this day. And they,
Right, but why would Poland need to do that?
Well, I'm asking. It's not like a necessary thing. I'm asking about your opinion on should it be done, because the standing that you have is that they were persecuted, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are they still persecuted?
Are
they still a
I would argue
endangered
now
species?
more than ever.
Okay.
I would argue now more than ever.
Then,
yeah, I mean, obviously during 1940s, yes, it was like the worst that they've ever experienced. But
what happened
now
then?
There's like another.
I'm joking.
What happened?
What happened?
Oh,
in,
well, we know what.
What happened in the 40s? We know. What's the number?
No, but like okay.
I'm joking.
If I had no, but especially now, like in the current environment, it's like it seems as if both the left and right has pretty much agreed on this unanimously, where it's like, all right, we're not going to support Israel. It's like, okay. It's like, and the worst part is whenever they say, we hate the Zionists, and it almost sounds like they're saying the Jewish people. Like they kind of use that as kind of like a little bit of like a code word or a dog whistle. There we go, like a dog whistle. By saying, "Oh, we need to get rid of Zionists." It's just like, okay, hold on, like Zionists as like an ideology or like the people? Because if we're talking about Zionist people, they're also Jewish, and you're coincidentally referencing all the Jewish people, and you have a problem with Jewish people in general, but you're just labeling them as Zionists. I don't know if I agree with that. Yeah, I agree that Zionism, like the ideology, is fucked up. In itself, as radical as it's gotten recently, especially with Netanyahu and how far right he's gotten. With how he treats the the Palestinian people and whatnot, is obviously not right. We can all agree on that. But neither is, completely eradicating a whole sect of people. Now, you would argue, people are arguing that like what Netanyahu's doing right now is a genocide, right? Even though the
definition or whatever. Yeah.
Right. Technically, it doesn't fit within the definition.
Okay, so you're saying outside of the Holocaust, right? We're probably in the most persecuted moments of Jewish history for the last 100 years.
Correct. Oh, not the entire Middle East, but history of the Middle East has shown that they are against the idea of the existence of Israel, especially considering the most recent wars. United States, which is like the biggest nation, and the only reason why we're even showing a minutia support right now is because Trump's an idiot. He's just going to listen to whatever Netanyahu says. I think that's the only reason why we're even supporting them right now.
Okay. Well,
I genuinely believe that.
There's a famous comedian doing comedy. Again, we're going back to comedy. Who has this joke about solving world hunger, right? And he says, I
think I know what you're referencing. Like, just bring him to,
bring
him to the food.
Move him away from the fucking desert, dude. Just get him out of the fucking desert.
Yeah.
Put him in the forest. Put him in the plains. Get him out of the fucking desert.
Take him to where the food is.
Take him where the food is.
I've seen the
if we're seeing that the biggest part of the persecution of Jewish people in the world is happening in the Middle East, why the fuck are they still in the Middle East? Right?
Well, because that's where they that's where they believe they belong. Now, hold on. Just before I say that, you're going to think, they belong there, so everyone else fuck off, right?
No. I know
the
what
problem
you're talking about.
is
there's a religious significance to the area, right?
I'm not even referencing that.
Oh, I would.
Oh, I'm not even going there. No. Well, the reason why they are there, like originally, so before Israel was even Israel, there were Jewish people who fled to Palestine and started purchasing homes over there and land to live there because they're like, okay, well, it's Jerusalem. I mean, this is where our people were from, right?
Yeah.
So originally, yes, that was the reason. Then, once the British Mandate dictated that half of Palestine should go to Israel, not half of it, but some Palestine should go to Israel. Then it came to the point where it's like, okay, now they kind of belong there. Now you can't really move them out. It's like, they live there now. It is what it is. But we're stuck here. So it's not a question of like, it's because of religious reasons, even though that's what it originally was way before they were put there. Now it's a matter of, They live there now. You can't just move them. You can't
you
just
can.
tell them, all right, you gotta go, you know?
You could, though.
You could, but what would that lead to?
War, which we're already in, and they're already in, and everyone's already in.
Well, to be fair, even if we did put them, even if we left them there, they still go to war because every single other country wants to get rid of them.
Okay.
It's like they say they.
Quick thought.
Yeah.
Give them Madagascar. Just give them Madagascar, dude. You think the Madagascanese are gonna fucking complain and shoot rockets?
Madagascanese?
They're not gonna. They're gonna be, dude. If you ever play the game Plague Inc., you can't infect Madagascar. They're safe there. They're gonna be golden. All right, a rocket from from the Gaza Strip will not reach. Okay, that's fucking, might as well find Atlantis at this point. That's a callback.
So, but originally, before they were, I think Herschel was the one that was making the specific agreement with Britain on deciding where to put Zionists, essentially, or Zionist Israel. And one of the things that were presented was they were going to give, I think it was Uganda. Correct me if I'm wrong. They were going to give a piece of Uganda without Uganda's consent, by the way. Uganda was not like, they didn't say yes or anything like that. It's just like, they're just going to do it. And Herschel declined it. And his reasons for it were, one, we already have people that live over there in current Israel.
Yeah.
There's a reason why people fled over there. It's because, religious reasons, right? So they believe that they have a reason to live there. Secondly, they didn't think they would meld well with the people in Africa, especially. Right, it's in that circumstance, and also thirdly, it didn't seem quite fitting for what they were trying to look for.
Yeah, if they would have said Ethiopia, it would have been a lot better. Ethiopians would have been down with the Jews, and I'm not even joking. You may think I'm fucking around here. Ethiopia has one of the highest populations of Christians in Africa, like devout Christians.
Really?
Yes. If you did not know Ethiopian history,
so does Lebanon right now.
Well, one of the oldest Bibles in the world, I think, survives from Ethiopia. They've had a lot of religious crusades from the Christians back in the day. They would go down, they would bless the rains down there. All right, and then that is where you had a lot of support for these Abrahamic religions, right? They were okay with the Muslims, they were okay with the Christians, and they were okay with the Jews. So that could have been cool, but we didn't get that. Your second point here was that they wouldn't have been, very cordial or meshed well with the local populace. Is that what's happening in Israel right now? Are they meshing well? That doesn't matter. No matter where you would have put
make that point.
Yeah, they wouldn't have meshed well anywhere except for.
So what does it come down to?
They should have went to the U.S. All right, just give the Jews the keys. The Florida Keys would have been fantastic. Think about all the fucking the salmon bagels they would have made with the fresh fish out there. It would have been so beautiful.
Lox?
Yeah, the
lox and bagels.
Oh fuck, dude! It would. Okay, obviously we're not going to make any decisions for the U.S. or any world powers today on this stream here on local. Sorry, not local. Here on Tech Protect YT. But I mean. It's seemingly a no-win case, right? There's no solution here that is a true win. I don't think there's anything here with what Israel's dealing with Iran and with Lebanon where there's a winner.
I hear you.
Do you see a winning argument anywhere here?
Well, I feel like you're taking it semi-seriously, but also semi-not by saying oh yeah, take it to the keys and shit like that. I understand where you're trying to get at, or the point you're trying to make. The only thing that's keeping them there, I understand, is because of the decision that was made by the British Empire, which is God knows how long ago.
Them. We don't respect the British. But we
hate British.
I mean, no. Since the 1850s, all right, they've not made a lot of positive political takes. Okay, they've kind of been fucking around a little, and then they found out. All right, their navy was 50% wooden ships in 1910. Dog, You can look this up. In the early 1900s, when people were like, "We got a fucking plane to fly," it's like, "Oh, that's fine. Cheerio! Like, get another log for fucking Bessie the boat because that bitch is sinking." They are not to be respected when it comes to deciding things. I don't think they were on top of their game when they decided to put the fucking Jewish people in Israel. But we did.
Well, too late.
I know. Why did they have a say?
But because they're the ones who they defeated the Ottoman Empire, didn't they? Or well, it was the fall of the Ottoman Empire, and they kind of like took portion of the control that was left.
I think the actual argument made by some historians is that England was the only surviving infrastructure like powerhouse in the area for Europe because France was fucking shit on, Germany was shit on, Russia got shit on, and so they were kind of just like the big boys at the table that could revive their own economy.
I will make the decisions.
Yeah, so I think that's why they actually were considered. But I get you. Go ahead.
Yeah, the point that I'm trying to make is like, there's nothing that we can do. Like, it would be great if we could just go back in time and say, okay, let's go and change things here where we wish, we could have put them in Madagascar or maybe in the Keys, right? But the point is that we can't do anything about it now. And so what is the solution now? I feel like we're getting too hung up on what could have been and where we are. Where we are is we're currently in a state where we have a Western nation, an ally of the United States, that needs a certain level of protection, but not to the degree where it requires us to intervene. I don't agree with the fact that we are going into wars because Netanyahu wants it and he's afraid for the existence or the future of Israel. I'm sorry. That's your problem. I'm fine with funding them. I don't see a problem with that. But I do see it become a problem whenever they start using that same funding that we use to help them, right? To instead inflict harm on a group of people that they're supposed to be protecting. And then they're using the excuse of like, well, all these terrorist groups. But then we start funding Iran, and Iran funnels that money into terrorist groups. So like, we're the reason as to why all this is happening. Like we're the reason why ISIS happened. We're the reason why fucking, why these terrorist groups are getting funded, why Israel's getting funded. All the money flows through us. And it's up to us to find a solution. And the best solution that we had at the time was trying to have a JCPOA with Iran, be cool with them, tell fucking Israel, look, bro, we have full control over your money, okay? It's either you treat these people like fucking people, or we cut it off, right? We cut off the faucet. I feel like that's a strong and very soft power-esque way that if we had a Democrat in power, could inflict on Israel to say, look, we have the cards. You listen to us. You may be an ally, but you will only exist whenever we fund you. It's as simple as that. So either you give these people like the love that they need in their fucking Gaza Strip, or no money. And same goes for Iran. We give you money if you don't make nuclear weapon. Simple as that.
But do you think that's even like a possibility? I don't think with how things are currently, we could restrict any amount of the funding or support we provide to these nations. Because it looks like we have two options. America has two options for engaging with relations with any country. And there's a third because Trump exists. There's a third, obviously. Option one is to be very positive and support them and say, hey, we're going to help you build this. We're going to send money for this. Or we're going to help defend your fucking borders or whatever. The Iron Dome, right? We're going to help you with all this shit, right? That's option one. Option two is, hey, we don't like you, so we're going to give you the cold shoulder. That's very America of us, right? That's what we do with China. It's what we've kind of done with India in the past couple decades. It's like you're there, but you're not really there. Russia, the same thing. It's like, oh, we don't fucking like you, so we're not sharing some of our stuff with you. Fucking Trump was just like, we'll steal your fucking political leader, motherfucker. We're gonna send the jets. Someone play an eagle sound. Caca! It's very fuck boy-esque. I want this, do this. If not, fuck you. And there's no position we could have that wouldn't have like a huge fallout with other countries if we start removing the services we provide or the funding we provide, right? If we stopped helping Israel defend its nation with like the Iron Dome or with missiles, with whatever, people are gonna say, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you abandoning Israel? I think one of the reasons why Donald Trump hasn't abandoned Ukraine is because Well, what the fuck, dude? You're the big dog. You have the money. You have the weapons. You have everything they need. You can't just stop supporting them, even though he wants to. Like, it's very apparent he wants to stop helping like Ukraine. He can't. He would have to flip to evil Donald Trump.
Yeah, like I think funding is a way to leverage and have a level of control over what you need, which is the soft power that I'm referencing. Like, there's a level we were able to do. How the fuck were we able to do it with Iran, and we're incapable of doing it with an ally like Israel? Like, Iran, the nation that fucking hates us and wants us to die and no longer exist. Obama managed to set a deal with them. What makes it so difficult with Israel? Telling them that we'll turn off the faucet if they don't do what we tell them to.
Can I tell you something? This is an opinion. Okay. And this is based on my own personal growth and understanding.
Sure.
It's because Iran is actually religious. That's really what it comes down to.
Hold on. Bring it back. Are you insinuating that Israel is not religious?
Israel is like a cyberpunk fucking corpo. Okay. They're very economy. They're very political power. And they're not very Jewish. Okay. And it's not, I'm not dissing them in any
Jewish
sense.
is their whole identity.
No,
it's not like Jewish.
That's their brand. Okay. It's not their identity. It's their slogan.
That's what they're selling.
It's what they're selling. Iran, I don't know if you, Iran is Muslim, right? They have not even just like Muslim practices, but they have cultural like practices of the native people that have lived there for thousands of years. During the Iranian Revolution, right, when a soldier died, and they died like I think correct me if I'm wrong. My Iranian history is a little rough. It's been like a decade since I was into that shit. They would leave like a tent in the street with the photo of the kid who died a virgin, so that a woman could go into the tent and the spirit of the kid could fuck the woman, so he didn't like go to heaven as a virgin or something. There's like a weird practice they have culturally.
Is that a Shiite belief, or is that a Shiite belief?
I think so. I think so.
Is that based off of martyrdom?
I think so. But their government sponsored that type of like practice. Right. Because
they're Shiites.
But they are true to what they're saying. So that's why during the 2008? The JCPOA when what's his face said like it's haram to hold nuclear weapons. A lot of people were like, fuck, he's right. That's correct. But you think if Netanyahu was like, hey, in the Torah, it says we can't just be killing kids. You think his fucking political party would be like, you're fucking right, dude. We have to stop what we're doing in Palestine. No, they're not going to, because it's not so much there's no scrutiny over what Israel can do if they justify it with like
because they're not a theocracy.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
You're comparing a theocracy.
Well, I know I am. Oh, that's the point. When you said like, how come we were able to do it with Iran, but we're not able to do it with Israel? It's because they're not a theocracy, and they're going to be very political about everything they do. And so when we try and use soft power with Israel, it's going to be denied because they're going to say,
I'm sorry, you don't think that Iran can be political even though they are like religious?
They can be. But what I'm saying is the blowback when the supreme leader of Iran says, oh, this is haram, is minimal. But the blowback for Netanyahu going, the Torah says we should not be killing kids, that blowback is going to be massive, right? He's going to lose a lot of political support in his government, right?
Here's where I'm going to push back.
So Obama played on that, knowing that he could use soft powers to influence Iran. Who's to say if the supreme leader was like actually of the belief that it's haram, and maybe he was, or maybe he was like, if I tell the fucking kids this, they'll fucking shut up. All right, that's like, I have McDonald's at home. There's food at home. You don't need to get McDonald's. He's using that to be able to move his country in a direction. Netanyahu never could. He would never.
Here's where I'm gonna push back, and I might be arguing against the points that I made previously. but it's only for the sake of being able to argue against this point. So in Muslim, God, I'm trying to remember where I pulled this from, and I'll make sure to look at it after I mention it, just to reconfirm that I'm correct. But in the Islamic world, I understand that when a fatwa is put in place, it can be rescinded at any given time, and there's also a rule in place that they have, like in the Quran, where if you need to renounce your own religion for the sake of your
personal safety,
for your personal safety, you could do so. I feel like that would still apply to even the existence of their nation itself as well. I feel like they could supersede it beyond, not only the individual, but also the country itself. Not speaking on behalf of every single person under that nation, but for the sake of its survival, I feel like that would be allowed. Even something as simple as like jizya, which is just the idea of like people who are not Muslim pretty much have a way to give money to the government as if they were Muslim people who are giving money to the government. They would even have like rules with that, where they would twist and turn it in some sort of way where it would fit within the Quran, but also fit within what they want.
I get what you're saying.
What I'm trying to get at is they're not going to stick with what their religion says entirely, because they're able to like find these roundabout ways to get what they need. Yes, they absolutely can.
What I'm claiming here is not that it's impossible for that to happen. It's that the political structure of a nation is derived with the public opinion, right? When public opinion is no longer strong within the leader, you tend to see a lot of discourse in your country, like economically and a bunch of shit, more morally, and it leads to Hamas. It leads to all these groups, right? These groups that don't support the fucking government. I'm saying that Iran is easier to have soft power conversations with because they're able to have a better understanding from their people to why the government made a change, because they're going to support it because they're very in line with these views. If they say a fatwa for the nuclear weapons is instated, they're going to be less likely to revolt against Iran because the fucking supreme leader said it. And if he said it, dog. But if Netanyahu
right, but you don't think he could go back on that?
Well, yeah, he can go back on that. I'm not saying that's not the point I'm making here. What I'm saying is, soft powers probably don't work with Israel because Israel does not have that same type of like blind faith conversations with its people when they're trying to present a new political view.
That goes back to what I'm saying. Their blind faith is their existence. So if they care about their existence as a nation, yes, they care about the existence of themselves as a nation, which clearly they do. Netanyahu at every single turn will try to convince any U.S. president.
Okay, we're on the same page.
So
there,
the money.
That's not the point.
So the money.
What? Yeah, the money. But
that'd be soft power.
But Netanyahu. Okay, so I was leading up to this point. Israel has been built up enough to be much more likely to be self-reliant away from U.S. influence as of like the last 20 years. Right? I want to say it was Israel. I think because the desalination shit happened in the early 2000s, right? The Iron Dome happened in the 90s, I think. Was it? I can't remember when the Iron Dome was. But it's
where do you think most of their money comes from?
Well, it comes from the US, but also it comes.
So imagine if they cut it off, what would happen?
Okay, but their private sector companies have grown in like value. I want to say
it doesn't matter if the largest economy in the world doesn't want to support you.
Okay. What I'm saying is 50 years ago, they needed America. Okay. These last 10 years, I think that it's dramatically less that they need America. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm not saying America has no influence like economically to Israel, but I'm saying it's much lower than it was 30 years ago, 40 years ago. Do you disagree?
It doesn't change anything because I do disagree. I don't think it changes anything here because you could argue the same thing happened with Russia whenever we pulled back all what's it called, when we pulled back all like American companies and whatnot, when we set up basically a way for Russia's economy to crumble as is, which it has. The ruble is like almost, I don't even know, dectupled, probably more than that in terms of just like inflation. And in terms of like them winning against Ukraine, they can't manage to win against a fucking tiny nation. Like a nation, yes, it is being backed by us, to be fair, but they're still struggling for what it's worth, for one. Secondly, you're talking about like, as big as Russia is, they're struggling. I can imagine as small of a state as Israel, it would just fall on itself.
What do you think the GDP of Israel is?
I couldn't put a number on it. I don't look at GDP of countries.
If I told you that Iran's GDP is $310 billion a year.
Okay.
Right? That's the oil powerhouse. Okay. Right? What do you think Israel sits at? This is domestic, right? This is what their country's pulling. Iran, the oil powerhouse,
if
310 billion.
I mean, oil I'd imagine is way more than whatever they could output. So I'm going to say like half of that. I'm going to say 150 billion.
Okay, $720 billion Israel makes every year.
Why? Because of healthcare sector or weapons or what is it?
A ton of shit, dog. It's
usually health. I know they're advanced in health.
Roughly 69% of their economic output comes from services, for like external services they provide to other countries. So that is healthcare. That's technologies. That's a lot of sectors.
And what percentage of that do you think is American?
I probably could look it up, but I would tend to probably say like 30 to 50% around. But I do know that Israel has a lot of influence in France's economy, in Spain's economy, and Italy's economy. Like the European sector, they have a ton of influence in.
So let's be I'll be gracious here. Let's say it's 30%. Okay, so let's say 30% of their entire GDP drops. Okay, so now they're a little bit closer to where Iran is. And
this is the idea that there's an embargo from the U.S. saying you can't buy Israeli products. Okay.
Yeah, like we've cut them off entirely. They only communicate
not
with
just
Europe,
government subsidies and fucking aid.
Correct. I agree.
The U.S. has fucked
everything.
You. Okay, go ahead.
Yes. Yeah. Pretty much treating it like Russia essentially. If that were the case, they'd be a little bit closer to where Iran is. Iran, you would agree, they're struggling with their economy as is. Correct. Right. There's a reason why they rely on us and our money. Like we got them out of the consequential issues that they were having during Obama's administration. Like that was the whole point of the deal. We were giving them money so that they could recover from their economy. You can't disagree with me on this. That like factually you're wrong. That was the reason why we funded them.
I love economy. I love world economics.
Okay.
Iran is sitting on a ton of money internally because they invested well with their oil for the last 70 years.
Who had that oil? Who had that oil?
What do you mean?
The British.
Well, yes.
The British control the oil.
Yes, they did.
And now we control the oil.
But no. The way that they do their oil sales, right, is that the government takes a portion of the profit and they invest it for the country.
How much is it?
How much are they holding on, like money wise?
How much was it during the British Empire and now currently with the U.S.?
Are you talking about? Okay, I think we're talking about two separate things. I'm talking about every sale of a barrel of oil that Iran did.
No, I understand. I'm with you 100%. I want to make sure that you're actually getting the information right on this because during.
Go ahead.
Yeah. No, I was going to say during the British Empire, they made a deal where apparently only 90% of the money that the British were making off of, moving the oil from the Strait of Hormuz, the British Empire was making 90 and they gave 10 to Iran. Then Iran had a revolt where they were just like, no, we want to do 50-50. They did. Of course, British declined, and then they had a revolt, and then they tried to get the Strait of Hormuz again. They closed it off, right? Okay, cool. Now, about like fucking, I don't know, 50 years later, that's actually pretty accurate. 50 years later, the U.S. is involved with, getting involved with Iran and getting that access to that oil. The same exact thing happened, except whenever the Shah was in place, they were only getting 10%. So imagine how your economy looks like if you're only making, yet again, 10% of the money of the oil that's coming out. it's gonna fucking disrupt you. So ever since the current in place Ayatollah Khamenei has been in place, he's been dealing with that 10% that was done up until now, up until as of recently. So maybe as of recent, they didn't make some money off of that, but that doesn't. You have to consider the fact of like all those years and all that, like we're talking about since the 1910s, since World War I. All those years of just like the lack of money that you could have made off, or the lack of profits you could have made. Your economy is destroyed.
We're talking about two separate things. Okay, because I'm not talking about the percentage that Iran controls in terms of the money that goes out. Right, Iran has taken the profits they've made through the Strait of Hormuz and through the oil that they produce themselves, right? And they've taken a percentage of that for 70 fucking years of all sales, and they've fucking stockpiled it. Okay, they have kept that as a source of profit and invested in foreign markets and stocks and all this other shit. That if the U.S. economy pulled out. Do you know how lavish those motherfuckers live? They live lavishly. Now, the people there, the regular Joe Schmo, they don't live like kings. But the high class people live high class. They live very well. And that's because that government is sitting on a decent amount of wealth that it wouldn't be super impactful. But and I'm not trying to make an argument here that the U.S. can't use soft powers with economic influence against Iran. I think they can, obviously.
Sorry, I need to hammer home on this because I feel like the facts are wrong here, or maybe I have it wrong, but I'm pretty certain on this. Last time I checked, whenever the British Empire was in place, and as well as like the early American control, the Shah used all that money for lavish meals, for lavish to fly people in from different countries, and that was the reason why he was removed out of office to begin with. All that money was being blown away into bullshit like that. The moment that the Ayatollah was then put into place, that he finally took over, Khamenei, he blew all that money on weapons, on training, on terrorist groups. Like, I'm not saying all of it. Obviously, I'm sure there's some that's been left invested. But literally, like, I would argue probably like 80 to 90% was put into like building Iran back up to a superpower.
I'm going to throw this number at you. Currently, it's an estimated 10 to 30% of Iran's assets that they not like theoretical money, like the money they have is frozen.
Sure.
And that 10 to 30% is $110 billion.
That's not a lot.
If that's only 10%, then they're sitting on fucking $1 trillion.
I'm sorry. Even then, did you see how quickly America goes through $1 trillion?
Yeah, but they're not America, dog. Their GDP is only 300 billion. That's how much they produce every year, right? The gross domestic product of that country.
Yeah, but do you think they would survive if do you think they would survive if we blocked the Strait of Hormuz? I don't think they would.
I think they're fucking kind of big chilling. But again, I'm not making the argument that like it's like I'm not trying to say it's guaranteed they would survive. I don't even know I don't know why we started talking about this. What was something about soft powers?
Because you were comparing Iran to because you were comparing Iran to Israel.
Okay, let's go back to that because I'm saying
you were saying for religious reasons.
We're past that. The argument is soft powers don't work with Israel in present day because they are so self-sufficient, because their economy is much stronger than it was in the 50s and in the 70s and in the 80s, right? They're going to be able to be easier off without American support, right? And I think Iran is also easy off without American support. I'm not saying it's going to be fucking, sunshine and rainbows for anyone involved.
Right.
But I'm saying that soft power in the current economy that these two countries have is not going to be heavily influenced by aid. But aid is heavily influencing a positive relationship as it stands now. It's not massive like it would have been in the fucking early 2000s.
Okay.
But it's not.
I will agree with you on the basis that they are better off now than they were then. That doesn't change the outcome though. Like, just because their economy went from 3% to 10%, that doesn't mean they have the complete likelihood or the complete likelihood of surviving longer, right, or anything along those lines. Like, I still believe that even with that in mind, they're still going to collapse as a nation without the support of the U.S., which is the reason why they rely on the U.S., which is the reason why APEC exists, which is the reason, bro. You can't tell me no when that is the case.
Big doubt.
We're currently experiencing that current.
Explain this to me. The U.S. pulls out entirely from Israel and Iran, both or one. Either one.
Embargoes. Yeah.
Do you think everyone else is just like sitting on their fucking hands? You think China's not going to be fucking eating that fucking conversation up with Bibi? You think it's not a phone call immediately from fucking from Bing Jing Ding? That's a little racist. What's his name? Ping? No, what's his name?
Xi Jinping.
Xi Jinping. I messed it up, but then I realized because they're Asian that sounds racist.
It sounded so bad,
but
brother.
His name is Xi Jinping.
Yeah. Xi Jinping.
Xi Jinping. You get me, chat. Anyways, you think he's not going to call up? Why do they have funny names? Xi Jinping, BB Netanyahu, Donald Trump. These names are ridiculous. Okay, let's fix that issue real quick. Okay, but for getting back to the story, if the U.S. pulled out, they're not going to collapse because other people are going to step up to the fucking plate. People are going to want to take a fucking hit at what's going on there, right? Are you familiar with the oh fuck, is it called the crown of diamonds or the necklace of pearls? Fuck, what is it called? The dual economic strategy.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay, there's an economic strategy being implemented by both China and India to screw each other over.
Okay.
Where they're investing in the nations around each other economically to have more power in suppressing, the other one, right? So China invests in like Pakistan and Nepal and all these places around India, so that hey, we want to do like a little training exercise with our soldiers along your border, India. Like they do that. These games are being played economically all the time. China would fucking love to have a say so in what's happening between Egypt to India. All right. They would love to have that conversation. Oh, we can put a Chinese base in Iran. Let's fucking do it. You know why they don't do it? Because Iran still has like a momentous time with the US and says, Xi Jinping, no, I'm putting you on silence on my iPhone. Brought to you by America.
Okay. So, okay. I'll give you that. I'll say this. The possibility is definitely there, but why is it that they haven't had that relationship even like, let's say 30 years ago?
Who?
Because this has been going on for the past 40 years.
Who had that relationship? Why?
Either Iran or Israel.
Wait, okay. Say, I'm lost. Why didn't who have the relationship with who?
So either Iran or Israel, take your pick, whichever poison you want to pick, right? Why haven't they built that reputation already with like China or any other large power? Like they should already have a connection as time.
It's because America would be so fucking pissed off. Like there's such a sentiment. Okay,
what would they do about it?
Are you familiar?
What would we do about it?
If you're a little younger, right? You're a little younger guy, and I look 40. So in the 70s to the 90s, do you know how much positive sentiment there was from African nations to the U.S.? A fucking ton, dog. They were naming cities after our presidents. Like I think there's like a Jefferson fucking city in Niger. I'm not going to say it the other way, chat. Nigeria, maybe. They loved America. They were so supportive. We did all those fucking charities that were like, in the arms of...
Are you going to make the reference? Are you going to say because China has invested so much in Africa now and that's where they get their labor?
No, I'm not talking about the labor, but that's true.
Because China does have a foothold on Africa.
Well, do you know what happened after China established their foothold?
Sure.
A ton of negative American sentiment from these political leaders in Africa. Right. Now we have, oh fuck. Let me see if I can find this news story. You're gonna love this news story. General wants to fight Jay-Z.
Oh yeah, because he wants to get Beyonce. Yeah.
You've seen the
Yeah.
story? I'll
Yeah, I know
share
about
it for
that
the
guy.
fucking the
Hilarious.
chat. Ugandan General Muhuzi. I'm gonna say this name. You can't fucking stop
They'll
me.
fight him to the death for Beyonce.
Oh my lord! I got a fucking ad.
Oh my god.
Anyways, Oh, maybe I'm not saying that name.
Give me 1 second.
Rugaba goes viral for challenging Jay-Z to surrender Beyonce. There was massive hate towards. I'm gonna have to fucking lose this shit immediately. What changed in your room?
The lighting. My lights died, and I don't have time to, or I don't want to.
Yeah, no worries.
Scrounge around and try to fix that. So I'm just using the natural lighting.
Yeah,
sorry.
China's influence into the economy of these African countries changed the relationship that these countries had with America. Not because America did anything negative,
course.
right? But because China's there now.
It's because propaganda.
Because propaganda, right? But also because China's going to tell the fucking political leaders, like, hey, if we're going to invest like $5 billion in building up your water systems, your sewage systems, your fucking road networks, your trains, you're going to have to stop doing this hee hee ha ha dance with America. And it happens, right? That's happening to the neighbors of India, and India's doing the same thing to the neighbors of China. They're being like, oh yeah, fuck you, China. And the reason why Israel and Iran hasn't partnered with China yet is because of that relationship the U.S. has. And so the U.S. can't just pull out. They just can't be like, we're done. Bye-bye. Fuck you. So it sucks. It's all fucking complicated. It's all tied together. Gangnam Style unironically changed Israel's beliefs on like trades with Japan. And I'm not even joking. The Israeli people found Gangnam Style and they thought Japan's a great place. He's Korean.
That's yeah. Psy is Korean. It's South Korean.
It's so fucked. You know what we need?
Open Gangnam Style.
You know what we need? We need more Mexican influence in world politics. Why is it that
we need more cartels?
Well, then let me ask you this: what do you know about the Mexican president? She, by the way, her. It's a woman.
Okay, so I know about the male president before her, and I remember he said he wouldn't pay for the wall. I don't know about the current president, the current standing president of Mexico. But before we go off on this tangent real quick, I want to make sure I respond to
Jewish.
Your
Yeah, stopped in your fucking tracks, huh? The Mexican president, woman, by the way, is Jewish.
I don't think it matters that she's a woman, but it's the Jewish part kind of threw me off, though. I'm like,
Didn't it?
Like, so like, is she Israeli Jewish or is she like just Jewish by?
She's Jewish by blood. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's not weird. When you say Jewish, I was like, wait, like Israeli? Like, okay. All right. Yeah, I was about to say that'd be like, that's interesting. Okay. I mean, it's not as weird as like, I remember my mom was telling me about like, there was an election going on in Colombia, and there was I shit you not, there's a Japanese candidate. There's a literal, like, he's from Japan. And he came to Colombia. He lived there pretty much his entire life. He was like, all right, I'm gonna run. It's like Japanese guy and then all these other Colombians. And you're like, one of these things are not like the other.
Yeah, Oppa Gangnam Style.
Yeah, all right, stop.
Yeah.
Sorry. I want to get back to the original conversation real quick.
You know, she has a PhD
if you want to come back
in engineering.
Okay, here we go.
Did you know that? You know, she shared a Nobel Prize with Al Gore. This guy doesn't know anything about this lady. He has no idea. Not a fucking clue. No shot he knows. Can you believe it? No idea. And he's Mexican, and here he is, not knowing the Mexican president.
Mom.
That's crazy. She's a
I feel
Jewish
like
PhD engineer who...
I feel like you don't want to come back to this conversation. Because you know the level of pushback I'm going to give you.
All I'm saying is she's working for the Mossad. Okay, she's taking over Mexico to get closer to America, to flirt with them.
What is up with you?
Huh? I haven't slept last night. Yeah, I'm fucking...
Just because she's Jewish? Like, so
no,
if
it's her connection
Jewish
to Al Gore.
blood,
all right. Did I tell? I said it. I don't know if you were listening. When Al Gore won,
I wasn't. I'm sorry.
her and Al Gore worked on the IPCC, the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, and won a Peace Prize. A Nobel one, by the way, not just a regular Peace Prize.
Okay. Yeah, it's a good one.
And you know who runs the Nobel Peace Prize?
The Swedes.
No.
They're gonna say the Swedish.
More like Swedish Fish, which is an Israeli company. Did you know that? Swedish Fish, made by Israel?
Okay. Now I feel like you're making shit up.
I'm making that one up. That one's that
Okay.
one's fake.
Yeah. I sniff bullshit. Yeah.
The Mexican president is actually a man named Jorge.
Oh, really?
No, I'm just gaslighting.
Okay.
Doubling the gaslight.
Is he Jewish?
No. Do you know what? Okay, if you had to guess the Mexican president's name, her first name is Claudia. What do you think her last name is?
Claudia. Okay.
Yeah. What's her last name?
I swear to God, if it ends with Stein, I'm gonna lose it.
Close. It's close.
Really?
It's very close, dog.
Does it actually end with Stein, or is this something else?
It's a very Jewish name.
Oh, Shapiro.
No, that is also very Jewish, but no.
Okay.
It's you want to give another guess?
I don't think I can think of anything.
Here you go. Claudia Scheinbaum.
Okay, I don't think I would have guessed that.
Scheinbaum.
That's pretty
It's very Jewishy.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a word I learned recently that references Jewish people that sounds
like a slur.
It sounds like a slur.
Yeah.
And I heard Hassan say it when he was talking to oh my God, who's the guy that Mr. Borelli, fucking what's his name? Oh my God, help me here. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
He was talking to Destiny. They had a debate with each other, but the entire time he was saying his name wrong. He's a professor.
Oh,
or a historian,
is it
I guess.
the older fat guy, or is it the thin white guy?
He's Jewish, but he's not the fat guy. He's the one who is in favor of Palestine.
I don't remember.
He talks like this all the time. Like he kind of reminds you of like
yeah, I don't remember his name.
Of Jordan Peterson.
Yeah,
whatever. Anyways, they were talking to each other about like Palestine and things of politics, and Norman Finkelstein, got it. Norman Finkelstein. They were talking about the Jewry that was going on. Yeah, when I heard that, I was like, it sounds like a slur.
I will talk while your mic fixes itself.
Sorry. It didn't sit well with me when they say Jewry. It's like, what kind of jewelry is going on here? It's like, excuse me? What did you say?
Jewry, which is Jewry, which means the Jewish people, or if you are talking about multiple Jewries, which is, by the way, Jewry could also be used as a community of Jews. This is what the dictionary is telling me. Webster, by the way. So Jewry, community of Jews. Jeweries is multiple communities of Jewish people. Okay. And the example here is...
It just didn't sit well. Are you going to read it? God. Is it bad? Is it bad? Is it bad? Is it bad? No, I want to look it up. I want to hear you say.
Oh, this is not on Webster. I looked up another definition just to make sure. Oh, fuck. Have we gotten the consensus from the jury on the funding for the new park? Why is it got to be funding? Why is the example got to be funding? Why would they? Have you gotten the consensus on the jury about the funding of the new park?
It's like, who is it? Webster?
No, that's not from Webster. That's from another website. But I don't want to say because people are going to start fucking. They're going to screenshot that and be like, "Look at the Jewish hate.
Look at the jury."
I'm not co-signing this website. Fuck you, website. Do not recommend this website to me anymore.
Oh my fucking god! Holy shit!
Website.
That's fucking funny, dude. Oh my god!
People also search Zionism meaning. Thanks. People also search.
I'm telling you,
where to find European Jewry. Why do you want to locate them, huh? Hey, Google, chill.
They're Ashkenazi. What? Come on, chill out, guys. No, I'm telling you. I don't know if you've heard it, you personally, but like even people that I work with, not to get too personal, but like even people that I work with, they have definitely blurred the lines between like saying a Zionist and saying somebody who's Jewish.
Well,
you know, like you'll hear commentary being made by even oh my god, the mayor of New York, Mamdani. You'll even hear Mamdani talk about Zionism in New York. It's like, well, there's probably a Zionist in New York, but Zionism in New York, are you referencing like the Jewish population? Like, what are you talking about here? Zionism, as far as I'm aware, exists in Israel. Sure, it may exist like outside of Israel, but like saying we got to eradicate the Zionism in New York. It's like, what do you mean by that? It's like, hopefully you're not saying Jewish people, because that'd be kind of insane.
Isn't there a lot of Zionists in New York City though? Like, have you seen? There's like a famous TikTok.
There's a lot of Jews in New York City,
both,
not Zionists.
Both. I'm saying both. I'm making a distinction between the groups. There's a community of Jewish people that are anti-Zionist, and they'll go out to these protests, and they're Ashkenazi. They got the curly hairs and the Abraham Lincoln hats or whatever, and they're out there and they're like holding Palestinian flags, and they're like, Israel has to leave them alone. Netanyahu's a war criminal, and they're anti-Israel. And then you have Jewish people of New York that are Zionists. Like, you're a fake Jew. You're not a fucking real one. You need to get the fuck out. You don't represent us. I think there's both. There's some pretty heavy Zionism that exists in the U.S., but there's also a Jewish population that is either pro or against or doesn't give a fuck. I don't think Seth Rogen is a Zionist. I do think he's Jewish, though. You know, like Jaffe's not a Zionist.
I understand. Not okay. I don't know if I made this clear, but I'll make it clear right now. I'm not saying all Jewish people are Zionists. I'm also not saying all Zionists are Jewish.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. It's just the rhetoric that people use whenever they're referencing Zionists. It sounds like they're referencing all Jews. That's what I'm getting at.
Okay. Well, here's a question. She's a 9 out of 10, but she did 4 years in the IDF.
Are you referencing Ela?
I wasn't, but you got me. Yeah, you got me, son. You got me there. Smash?
No,
not
Ela.
That wasn't my Ela. No, that's fucking. She's like a 5 on a good day. What
the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Why are we talking about fucking IDF soldiers?
I haven't slept. Is the IDF that bad?
Define bad, because I
like sexy. Like, damn, girl, you bad.
I hate you. I hate you. I hate you so much.
Do you remember like 5 years ago when there was so much propaganda about like hot IDF women in the military on TikTok?
Yes.
The PSYOP.
I remember seeing that shit. I was just like, what? This is the biggest, like, this is like the obvious PSYOP. It's just like, come on. Come on. Are you being serious right now? Like,
yeah.
There's no way. There's no way she's in the military right now. If she is, she's behind a desk somewhere. There's no fucking way. She's
behind a desk. She's in front of a guy named Desk. I'll tell you that.
There's no way she's going to risk her life. That's insane.
How do you feel about conscription?
doesn't like every other country do it except for us?
Well,
Like, and we have a draft, but
we have a
haven't done that
draft.
in ages.
yeah, that's true. We have not done it in ages. Although it may be coming up soon. And I think, how old are you? I'm older than you, right?
I am 26.
You qualify for the draft.
No, I don't. It's 18 to 25, and then the second portion is 26 onwards.
Hold on.
I think it's 26 to 30. I'm just outside of the range for the first wave, I guess you could say.
It's 18 to 26.
No, it's 1825. I'm pretty sure I checked.
Age is required.
There's no way.
You must register within 30 days of turning 18.
Yeah, 1825. I'm seeing 18 to 25.
Hold on.
I'm reading it right
Hold
now.
on.
Registration age is 18 to 25.
Uh,
Statutory draft is 17 to 45.
Yeah, but that's a different one. We're not talking about that one. We're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. I was hoping they'd take your ass, dog. I was fingers crossed. I was like, that'd be funny as fuck. Mom, I'm not going to live stream. I'm not going to live stream my death because I'm not an attention whore. But if you were in Israel taking back the motherland for the Christian faith, I would have wanted to watch that shit myself. Okay. I was right fucking there. Fingers fucking crossed. Look, that would be fun. Okay. Imagine if the draft happened right now. If like NVIDIA or Logitech was like, we're gonna sponsor anyone who wants to get a free streamer set up for your fucking helmet cam, and people can watch you on Twitch. Fucking die for the nation.
Can I be real?
Yeah.
Had you said AMD, you would have had me.
Oh, what's
I'm
that?
a huge AMD fanboy.
Hey, what's her name?
I love Lisa Su.
If Lisa Su,
the CEO of AMD,
yeah, if Lisa Su signed a fucking webcam for you, right, and you could wear it into battle, right? Would you wear it?
I would die for her.
Yeah.
Lisa Su is my queen. I would die for her. I would do anything to be the fucking janitor that cleans her fucking floors. Okay, she's a queen. She's amazing. She's so cool.
You gotta suck off Keem.
I don't know if I could.
Anything until it comes to doing what you did 5 years. Okay.
You know? It wasn't cool. It was a fad.
Yeah. A what?
No, but Lisa, like she's
he's a
I
what?
can talk about her for ages.
Oh, you said it was a fad. Okay.
Oh.
I heard something else. I'd wear a fucking helmet cam.
So, yeah. So
I love war.
Just imagining just imagining just like IDF soldiers doing like Fortnite dances.
Yes. Well, no, not IDF. I don't want to watch the IDFs. That'd be like watching a stream in fucking Portuguese. Who fucking watches those streamers? I wouldn't watch the IDF, but I've told you before, I used to operate drones, right? In a not like the ones that drop bombs.
I think you told me this.
Yeah, I specialized in search and rescue operations, and I would find people that were stragglers on the border that got lost or were dying or whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
that was my
I remember you saying this.
The drones I worked with were from like 2015, 2012. I had one really nice one from 2017, 2016. They were okay. God, has Ukraine revived my love for drones so much. Holy. Drone technology.
Why is that?
Have you not seen the fucking kick flips those guys do before they drop a fucking drone into a Russian's fucking nutsack? It's insane.
Okay, I do understand that. I meant more of like, why did that spark your interest into drones again? Like, what are you going to do with drones?
Well, look, all I'm saying is if I get drafted, I'm not getting drafted to the front fucking lines. Okay. They're putting me in a fucking. No.
You could do it.
Not my skill set.
Did you see how you wrestled Nightmare? That was impressive.
Not my skill set. They're not putting me on the front lines, dog. Okay.
No, they will.
No.
I'll tell them. I'll show them the video.
Look, it's if they were like, you're drafted, and they look at my fucking, you worked for the government? Oh, they're putting me behind a
Mr. Drone Boy.
and I want to go in there knowing what's up. Okay, I want to have like understanding of the latest fucking drone technology. I saw a video of a drone from Ukraine fly through a warehouse window on like the third story. It did a fucking backflip, loop down into like the main warehouse area, and it came across one Russian giving a blowjob to another Russian soldier, and then blew them both up, just fucking right into the guy's spine. They were giving gay head in the fucking war zone. Took him out. Can you imagine? You're just so lonely, and you're out there, and you're fighting for a country that's fucking doesn't give a shit about you, and you're like, you know what? Fuck it, times are tough. I'm gonna boost the morale of my team. My squad comes first. Okay, they come first, and then we go to fucking battle. I'm gonna take one for the team and take his fucking dick to my throat. And the last thing you hear is, zzz, and you think your last thoughts are, he finishes very weird. Oh, I'm dead.
Here's what I think. I think it's a strategy from the Russian soldiers where they took some tips from like old Spartan sex where you know they all they had was each other, right? So it built stronger bonds, so they fought harder because they were with their lover, you know, they were fighting with their lover. So you know, I feel like that's a good strategy to have. You know, Putin, I think you're cooking. I think you're onto something.
He's cucking. He's cucking the blow.
He's going back to old strategies.
Can you?
I've seen a couple of those videos. They're interesting because the worst part is like the drone kind of sits there and watches for a little bit. He doesn't go like straight in there. There's like a. I'm just gonna drop a grenade. Just all right.
It's such a fucking. Back in my day, you know, I was gonna sign up for the Marine Corps, and I was like, yeah, dude, you know, fucking serve your country, do the whole thing, whatever, pays for college, get out of there, whatever. Now I don't fucking know. After seeing enough of these like drone footage things, brother, I think you might have been on Krypton when I talked about this story. I'm gonna sneeze.
Okay. What?
Never mind, I'm not going to sneeze. It might still come up, but it's
okay.
Gone.
Nice.
Ukrainian drone operators have a prestige system.
Okay.
Like Call of Duty.
Like, okay. All right. I hear you. I hear you.
So I don't know if you know the story. A drone operator, when they first get brought into the fold, they start off with very shitty equipment. A drone that can travel maybe a kilometer.
I've heard of this.
Right? Maybe
I've heard of this.
1.5 kilometers.
Yes,
you have to
familiar.
get close to the combat. And if you get a certain amount of kills,
better drones.
They upgrade your fucking drone.
Mm-hmm.
You get a better hideout, right? So you start off and it's like, here's a backpack, there's a drone in there, do your fucking thing. Go out there and fucking figure it out.
See what you can pull off.
And then it's like, here's a drone where you can be like 3 kilometers away. You don't have to be that fucking close to the thing. Then it's like, here's a drone and we're going to build you a bunker. All right. We're going to have a team go out there. They're going to dig you a fucking trench. I'll cover that motherfucker up. You're safe inside of a fucking hut in the ground.
Well, I wouldn't say safe, but you know,
well, you know,
you are hidden. Yeah. Like I've heard of those stories, or not stories, but I've heard of like that exact thing happening. Like there's a oh God, help me here. There's a front line of people who focus on doing primarily that. I'm sorry, not front line. What's it called whenever you're like, I guess the back line or something like that, right? Like they keep track of like any drones from Russians or any like outlying Russians that are like in the area. And they literally just use these drones to scan, pretty much like scan the area and like literally kill them like on site. But the thing is, they live in these bunkers for months. Like they're sitting in these bunkers, like with just like tiny amount of food and just fucking eating it up and just living in these fucking bunkers. It's literally living in a tank. I don't know if you've ever been inside of a tank. I've never been, but I've seen the movie Fury. So. like so fucking tiny, right?
Yep.
And you got like 10 people in this one fucking area, all breathing the same fucking air and building drones together. And especially so, I saw a little bit of a documentary, not too much, but like one of the guys is literally putting a fucking bomb, an active bomb, on a fucking drone while they're all like next to each other. Like there's a guy behind him cooking, there's another guy sleeping. They're all like within vicinity. So if that blows up, they're all dead. You know, like one little fuck up.
Yeah.
So it's impressive to me that they're able to like live like that months on end, because that must be grueling. Like building drones all day, could die at any given second, living in a bunker all day with other dudes. Like they got to be fucking each other is what I'm trying to get at.
Oh, okay. So the blowjob was justified. Okay, I'm glad we got there eventually. Yeah, no,
We went full circle.
I hate drone combat. I saw people in the chat saying there's no honor in it. It's so fucked up. Smoke Elijah mentions that he hates it.
Wait, in what, drones?
Yeah, the honor in using drones to kill someone is fucking.
What do you mean there's no honor?
It's cringe.
What, you got to go out there and fucking stab them yourself? I'm sure they said the same thing whenever people were using fucking sniper rifles and guns. Like,
yeah,
it's no different. War is war. I'm sorry. We've moved on from fucking throwing lives like Putin's doing right now to using drone warfare. I'm surprised we're not taking tips from fucking Ukraine to be able to combat like what's going on with the Strait of Hormuz.
Well, we aren't engaging
with all the drone bullshit that's going on.
You know, Iran is using drones to cause like millions of dollars of damage to the U.S. during this Iranian conflict. Yeah,
they only spend like $30,000 while we spend millions.
Yeah. It's a whole thing.
We should learn from Ukraine.
The blowjob.
Am I cooking?
The blowjob. I don't.
Or
fucking,
am I burning?
I don't.
Oh my God!
I can't think about it.
I feel like you really want to talk about this blowjob.
It's too much, dude. The last thing you fucking see on this fucking planet is your fucking buddy's cock in your mouth, and then a drone coming up from behind. Just fucking.
When I said bust, I didn't mean like that.
Oh shit, dude. It's so bad.
I think it's time for us to bring it to a close. Tech, I think you're too tired.
Okay, but who's blowing who? Who's flying the drone? Can Perez Hilton? If Perez Hilton is sucking a guy off, can he also drive the drone into himself on TikTok Live? And if he did so, would he return to the LCU unscathed?
We're done.
It beats being a Mexican Jewish president. Make sure her name wasn't Goldstein. Okay, that's what you wanted to ask. When you were like, is the last name Steen? You were gonna fucking say, Claudia, I love you. I love you, Claudia. Thank you for making Mexico great again. She hates Trump, by the way. So based a little bit.
Good for her.
Mom Donnie wouldn't arrest Netanyahu. He's too pussyfooted. He's like, I searched all the laws we could do. I can't do it, but I hope the federal government does it.
Apparently, we don't have a law in New York City mentioning arresting world leaders.
Who would have thunk? I thought I was looking in NS 104.25, which says that all public bathrooms owned by the government have to be cleaned at least once a week minimum by a fucking state employee. I thought right after that was going to be taking out the trash with Netanyahu, and it wasn't there. I thought, but it wasn't. My dad is in the Navy, and he was on them quite frequently, so they had like a tour, and one he took me to, having to climb up and down those ladders gave me anxiety. She's talking about being on a submarine. You never been in a tank. I've been in a tank.
I've never been outside. I'll just put it that way. Yeah. I've been in a vehicle, a car. I've been in a plane. I've been in a bus. Been in a minivan. But I can't say I was ever in a tank or a submarine.
In Vegas, they have this place. I think it's called like the Machine Gun Store or some bullshit. But they have a tank. You can go in their tank. They just have it out. And you can pay money. And you can drive their tank. You can pay more money and you can drive their tank over a used car.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. You know what that reminds me of? You obviously, do you know much about Arnold Schwarzenegger's past?
I do, yes. Like his name is not pronounced that way, but go ahead.
Oh, how do you pronounce it?
Arnold.
Okay. I don't know if you're aware of. I'm just ignoring it. I don't know if you're aware of like what he did before he came to the United States.
Oh, the smoke shop.
No,
I have no idea. No.
Oh, maybe you don't know. Okay. He used to be in the Austrian army, and he used to be part of a tank crew. And after he left, he became a senator or not a senator, I'm sorry, governor of California.
Yep.
He was then offered the same tank that he drove in all the time, to own pretty much. It's kind of like as a parting gift kind of thing. And he took it. But the problem was the US was like, wait, is that a live fucking tank you got? And he's like, yeah, I do not see the issue. It's like, make sure to remove any just that it has to shoot, essentially. So they did that. Now this motherfucker has a goddamn tank in his backyard. he just drives that. It's like John Travolta with his fucking planes. Like he just has a fucking just got an airstrip in the back. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
It's so fucking cool.
Well, I mean, Trump had Gaddafi. So what are we doing here? Are we really confused? Are we really concerned? I'm so happy I learned today that Donald Trump hosted Gaddafi or some. I didn't even read the whole story, but they had a tent for Gaddafi.
You said Gaddafi, and I was already like,
I'm sold.
I disconnected.
That's enough story.
No,
that's enough story for me to fucking sink my teeth into. Are you excited for the new iPhone Fold?
I forgot that they're doing that. Yeah. Am I excited? No, because I use a Samsung. I got my Samsung Fold right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I piqued your interest. Like like when you say walk in front of your dog and he goes, iPhone Fold. Where?
Yeah. iPhone Fold. I haven't seen any like what do they call it? Like of what it looks like in any kind of
oh, you can look it up. I can
designs for it.
Because
I've seen like the newest Samsung Fold designs. They made like a stubby one, and then they made the normal version, which is the one I have.
Let me pull it up here. Open new tab.
How are you guys doing?
Look at this guy. She
that's a weird design.
The inner screen. The inner screen.
It's not clamshell.
No, it's sideways. Wait, no, it's like this, like a book.
Yeah, but it's like it. It's, I don't know. It just fucks with me a little bit.
Here, that's showing the back. Let me see if I can find another photo that shows the front. And
that's official.
That's official. They have an estimate on the starting price.
Weird.
What do you think the starting price on this is going to be?
Ooh, starting price? I'm gonna say $2,000.
Oh, bitch, you're fucking right. Yeah, it's like $2,000 for the regular. It's I think that's the estimate. I don't know if it's actually out yet. How much they're going to charge for that thing? But $2,000, and it has the same format as I think an iPad Mini. The unfolded screen. I think it's like a full size iPad Mini.
Oh, okay. That's a good size. That's a reasonable size.
Yeah.
Hold on. Is this? No, that's not iPad.
No, that's smaller than iPad Mini.
It's definitely bigger. Okay, interesting. I actually think they're cooking with that.
I think they're.
But
cooking.
I just don't like the design. I don't know. I don't like the way it looks. It feels weird. Like I'm so used to clamshell, like from the Razor or whatnot, where I don't know. It just feels weird because it's so small. It's like half of this basically.
No, it's not half of that. It's like
no, but that's what it looks like. It's like a weird.
Well, it's because it's
square
much
instead
wider.
of a rectangle.
It's much wider than your phone.
No,
is.
I know that.
Yeah.
No, I know that. I'm just saying it just.
It's
I don't know, that
stubbiness.
doesn't sit well.
Its stubbiness on the front-facing screen allows for your thumb to traverse the entire touchscreen. If it was longer,
Okay.
it wouldn't get that.
I'm sorry. Hold on. I gotta stop you right there.
If it was longer,
He says, "Bring back the sidekick." Are you referencing the one that goes into a T? Like isn't that the sidekick? Am I crazy?
Sidekick phone? No, it's just the one that slides up. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Oh,
it just
that.
slides
Okay,
up.
okay. I thought you were referencing that. I think
I know
it's the
what you're talking
LG. Oh, what was the name of
It's
that?
like called the chocolate or some bullshit. LG
Hold on.
T phone.
LG.
Old.
T phone. Yeah.
The Wing. The LG
Wing.
Wing.
It was called the Wing. Yeah, I think you're talking about the Wing. I was just like, what the fuck? The Wing? Why? It's so weird. But yeah, okay. The sidekick. That's
dude,
classic.
I had an LG chocolate though. Look up LG chocolate.
Wait, that's a thing?
Yeah, I had one of these.
LG. Can you show it to the audience?
Yeah, I'll open a new tab. Hold on.
Oh, okay. It's like a normal slide phone.
I
Okay.
had one of these motherfuckers. I also had a Motorola Razor in 5th grade. I don't know if you ever heard me give this story. Go ahead.
When I was a kid, my first phone was a BlackBerry. I had like
Spoiled
the
bitch. You spoiled
motherfucker.
motherfucker.
That was my first phone ever. And then my second phone was an iPhone, the first iteration. And then after that, I was just Android. I fell in love with Android. But oh my God, BlackBerry, you were the coolest kid in school. You were the fucking cool. Like you had Diner Dash on there. You had fucking Tetris. You had all the cool kids. Oh my God, don't get me started.
I had in 5th grade, I went to my local Singular Wireless store. And I go in and I'm like, hey, my dad wants to get me a phone, but he can't come in. Can I get the contract? Can I get the paperwork and I can bring it to him and I can come back with the money and we, get the phone? They're like, yeah, sure. Whatever. So I take the fucking paperwork and I go behind the store and I fill it out my fucking self because I was making money like picking up dog shit in the neighborhood and pulling weeds and all this. And I go back and I'm like, here you go. That's definitely my dad's signature. And they're like, okay, you're fucking good to go, kid. And I got myself a Motorola Razr and I was paying that shit monthly. And I was watching YouTube in the lunchroom and people were like, oh my God, holy shit.
Cool.
Yo, how'd you do that? This would have been 2008, I think, 2008. And if you didn't know, I had to pay for the unlimited email package because they didn't have a data package. They had email. Like if you wanted to use the internet, you had to have email, right? You had to pay for email on your contract.
Interesting.
Yeah, this is before they cared about data usage.
Like, remember how painful it was to just put down a fucking letter? like you literally had to press the same number. Well, if you had like a normal flip phone,
fuck you.
You had to press the same number.
Not difficult. No, your BlackBerry bitch ass is the one complaining because you had a keyboard.
That's what I'm saying. The BlackBerry was great.
No, the BlackBerry was awful.
What do you mean? I mean, yeah, I was tiny, but like I was a kid.
The luxury of having the fucking the triple tap to put the letter C on my thing, I could text under the table.
Yeah, but it's so slow.
No, I mean slow for you, bitch. My fucking fingers were moving, dog. All I had to do was look at the screen to see the text, and I could do my entire fucking response without looking. Just in class, just no issue. Just ba 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 ba. I can do that today. I could type right now. I'm typing "fuck you" right now. You can't even see. I'm watch this. B space net in
Yahoo. There's no way you're typing that fast.
I just did it that fast, dog. I guarantee. Here, look.
I can't.
Check it out.
I can imagine that.
Check it out. It's right there.
No, sir. That's D&D, or not D&D, but it's
it's a dice. It's a dice.
Oh, it's nice.
Oh, these are fancy.
Okay.
This is a birthday gift from an old friend.
Okay.
I miss that shit.
My boy loves to flex.
Now though, I will say, you don't have fucking Apple shit. I got the AirPod Pros.
Nope.
It's so fucking nice that I just fucking I just walk around. I'm like, send a text. You know, it's like, hey, Siri, send text to this person. Say this.
Yeah.
And it just fucking does it, dude. It just fucking
Wow.
does.
I can't imagine doing that on a Samsung. I totally don't have that capability either.
Tech.
I do.
Check chat real quick. The BlackBerry was one of the tiny buttons, kind of square shaped. Yeah, it was dumb. I remember I almost bought Mega Man 2 on my piece of shit flip phone in 2008. Yep. Yeah, no, whatever it was called, the number tapping thing, you eventually got good at it. Tech is right. Yeah. What am I missing? Wait, was that the BlackBerry? Which one? Oh, Nextel or Boost Mobile? I think it was Boost Mobile. Maybe it wasn't Next. Do you know what they're talking about? There was a
I never heard of Nextel.
There's a cell phone provider. I want to say it was Boost Mobile, where their cell phones had a special yellow button on the side of the cell phone, and you can set on your phone a number of people that could receive an instant call from you. And the way it would work, it's like a walkie-talkie.
Kind of like speed dial?
No, it didn't even ring the other person's phone. You press the button and you just speak into the microphone, and it was already fucking connected to the other person, and they would hear you like a walkie-talkie.
That's creepy. That's creepy.
No, bitch.
That's creepy.
When you were dating some fucking broad, all right, and you're just laying in bed, and it's fucking
broad.
It's like 11 p.m. at night because it's like I was in middle school or high school, right? And you're like, hey, you up? And you just wait. Yeah. Dog, the fucking dopamine hit, hit of just like an instant motherfucking like response was crazy. And people would be like, here's the thing. I didn't grow up in like the richest neighborhood. All right. I grew up with a lot of poor people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I also was kind of poor. But I worked since I was like fucking 7 years old. I fucking make my bread. So I bought myself nice shit, like a fucking phone. And I was like, I want to try this new phone. And then I'd get the new fucking phone. Actually, you know what? We're doing it. I'm pulling up the fucking commercial. Fuck you, New York City Mayor's Office official YouTube account. We're looking up a Boost Mobile phone ad walkie-talkie.
I can't believe this existed. This is like, I'm sorry. Like the first thing that goes through my mind is the level of security that has, which is probably minimal.
Check this
to be able to like pull that off.
This is getting taken down. This fucking video is getting taken. I don't care.
Being able to access any frequency, I don't know.
Well, no, it uses cell towers.
Fat Joe.
Yeah, watch this.
Back in the day, Fat Joe's friend Julio chirped him to invite him to a show.
My middle name is F-L-Y. To all you suckers.
And the rest is history. But without Boost, he'd stay on that corner, where he'd discover an extraordinary ability to communicate with animals.
Why you bugging? He said his tooth hurts.
Word of Joe's skills spread fast, and he parlayed this street-level buzz into a lucrative career as a pet psychiatrist.
Nice poodle or something. That's what I'm talking about. How does it make you feel when she does that?
What does she say?
Please. Tell him.
I love you unconditionally.
Come to me. He'll come back.
I need to find more of these. Here we go.
Yo, where you at?
Man, you know where I'm at.
I know where you at, and you know where I'm at.
Oh, you know where I'm at.
Man, you ain't nowhere new. You at where you always at.
Dogs, I know where you're at, and I know where you're at.
Yo, you know where I'm at, and I know where you at. So why don't we just leave it at that?
Yo, you see where I'm at? Yeah, but I know where you at.
This one goofy ass fucking.
They had Find My iPhone on their fucking phones.
Whoa. Hold on, what was it you recommended? Let's go back real quick.
You don't want to see.
I know where you at. What were your videos at?
What do you mean?
Can't pull it up.
Which one are you? Which one?
Oh, I thought I saw something completely different. The deadly mistake thing.
Oh, why humans are the only species that eats peppers? Deadly mistake.
Oh God, his face just didn't look right. I was like,
I thought you were going to complain about my other one, which is 1 hour of silence occasionally broken by Mario's wah.
And we're just gonna have it in the background.
Do you not like this video?
Which will have. It's a wonderful video.
Did you not notice?
If you're psychotically broken.
Did you not notice that? It said watch again. It said watch again. Boost Mobile was ahead of their time. The fucking walkie-talkie function, and then they said, "Where are you at?" On your phone, you could just select people, and you could show them like, "Oh, I'm in this location." This is like 2009, dog. This is way before like the popularization of GPS. On your phone.
I would feel like my privacy is so invaded by that. I don't know.
You're kind
I
of
just don't like that.
You're like a pussy about things. You're a little more fucking. I don't even know. Yikes!
I gotta think about my privacy.
I need to defend my water salination plants. I can't. The fucking the Palestinian. So it's different. But this video is still playing. I'm gonna play this at fucking 5x speed, 4x speed.
Oh, okay.
It's 1 hour. 1 hour of silence, occasionally broken by Mario. It's 4x.
The problem is, it's not gonna sound like a normal. Wow. No. It's gonna be like. It's gonna be like instant.
Who knows?
I'm waiting on it.
Oh, you know what I could probably do? I wonder how funny this is. Are there transcripts?
Is that a lead pipe? Is that Michael Jackson?
Oh yeah, this is 1 hour. 1 hour of silence, occasionally broken up by Michael Jackson going.
Why are these? Why do you? Why are these in your?
Wait, do you not like the 1 hour of silence, but occasionally this villagers, in your ear?
It's more of a question of like, why is it in your recommended? Is where I'm.
I think because I clicked this video.
No. Even before then, why was that in your recommended?
I don't know.
You must have clicked on something similar before.
You know?
Oh my god, my brain.
I know where you're at.
I don't know where I'm at. I don't know where I'm at.
What else we got? Okay. Look at this guy.
Is it GTA? What is that? Oh, it's Tomb Raider.
Stop being in members only chat. Ew.
He's not going to be reading chat either.
No, he loves to read chat. All he does is read chat.
Oh yeah? From Hector Hell?
Yeah.
Who were those guys?
You goddamn right, Hector Hell.
Some kind of guerrilla force.
Whoever they are, they know we're here. Let's keep our eyes.
Literally what I just said.
Yep.
Shut up, Tech Protect.
Hector Hell. Oh, okay.
Oh,
thank you.
Thanks, Jeff. Yeah, bitch.
Gosh. Thank you so much, Jeff.
What else is
fucking
the
hell.
Netanyahu story is insane?
Okay, look at this.
Benjamin Netanyahu is a war criminal.
We just watched that.
Oh my god.
Benjamin Netanyahu should be arrested and tried.
He's stealing our content.
Now look at this.
McDonald's, and to be honest, Burger King. I like Burger King.
What is going on here? This is a global leader.
What does that have to do with anything? I'm so
McDonald's or Burger King. I'll be honest.
Burger King. Guess what? They support the Israeli state. We need to take them down.
Netanyahu, report to the principal's office, you fucking dickhead.
I bought McDonald's stock yesterday.
Burger meat is made out of Palestinians.
And the mayor wants to arrest him while he's sitting down for a podcast at the exact same time. This is Benjamin Netanyahu, and he's not a leader like Putin or Kim Jong-un, who seems so inaccessible as to be almost impossible for us
he's
to
so
understand.
square.
Netanyahu sits down with...
Can we talk about his ears?
Why are we watching this?
Can we talk about this man's ears?
You know, a lot of people made fun of Obama and his ears. Netanyahu got some crazy ass ears.
These ears are kind of wild.
He's got troll ears.
I gotta hide my screen just for a moment. Just for a moment. Because I need to look something up. Make sure I gotta look this up real quick. David Jeffy.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. How the mighty have fallen.
Let me copy this link, and now I'm gonna put it into here, and then I'm gonna go like this, and then I'm gonna go like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna change my screen to this one.
I can't believe this.
Then we're gonna go back.
I can't believe this.
David Jaffe, creator of God of War, sees a goblin in Crimson Desert and immediately associates it with a Jew. Your daily reminder that you'll never be more anti-Semitic and racist than the woke left. Love Crimson Desert, but come on. This is some anti-Semitic shit. Or at least it sure feels as such, which, hey, that's your right. I support your right, but I don't gotta like it. The nose, the job, the mission name, and gold leaf may as well be Goldberg. Well.
Can I be honest? I've heard about this tweet, never read it, and that last sentence is diabolical. Gold leaf may as well be Goldberg. Jesus Christ, Jeff.
I gotta find it. There's another one. Hold on.
He's a he's a different specimen. I love the way Jaffe thinks, because I can actually hear it from a perspective I've never heard before. I don't know where he gets his like point of view. Like, he genuinely has thought for himself his entire life.
All right, take a look at this tweet.
You
right
know,
here.
you're getting a fresh POV from
Oh
him.
yeah, this.
Oh, I remember this one. This was funny. Funny.
Dad,
sorry, but this was funny.
You bought me my first Xbox. If it wasn't for you, I would never have fallen in love with the game. Next week, I get to compete in the race to master prestige for Black Ops 7. Bought 2 controllers so you can play along from up there. And he leaves a pair of Xbox controllers at his dad's freshly dug grave. And David Jaffe's response? This is an Xbox.
So good. That was good. It's a good joke. I think it's a good joke. I think it's tasteful. 10 out of 10. I support Jaffe on that joke. You should have doubled down. Triple down, actually. 100%. Funny as fuck. Don't care.
I gotta find you. Do you know what that tweet's from? Like what motivated that tweet? Here, watch this. Let me make sure it's not muted. Is it muted?
This is an Xbox.
Yeah, look at this shit.
This for that. This for that. This for that. This for that. Who's the black sheep? What's the black sheep? Know who I am or when I'm coming, so you sleep. Well, you heard the others. Only still the lovers. Then, of course, the choice is yours. You can get with this or you can get with that. You can get with this or you can get with that. You can get with this or you can get with that. I feel good.
Xbox really wanted to promote the fact that you could play Xbox on anything. My PC is an Xbox. So I can sign an Xbox right now.
Play the cemetery.
Jaffe sees an Xbox controller on a freshly dug grave and says, "This is an Xbox.
This is an Xbox.
This is a fucking Xbox.
This or that. This or that." Play that music in the background. Do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of those like Apple commercials where it was like, this was filmed on an iPhone.
Yeah, no, it's the same fucking thing.
Checking out some other guy.
You know what? Jaffe just has so many fucking like quotes.
I can't help but be racist. It's true. My view of the world is different because I'm a white guy.
It's true.
It's true.
It's true.
It's true.
It's true. You can't argue with any statements he's made.
Yeah. By the way, the guy he tweeted, the dead man's father or whatever.
Yeah.
The guy saw that David Jaffe did that tweet and he goes, "That's funny."
See, look, come on.
Yeah, the guy didn't give a fuck. He was like, "Oh, cool, dude. The guy who made God
of War." And then everyone else made a big deal of it.
Yeah, everyone else complained for him. Although no one was defending the fact that he's like, these goblins are very Jewish. These fucking big nose, big eared, fucking gold leaf. That's fucking
gold leaf should have been Goldberg. Is fucking diabolical. Holy God. Oh God. Like I wonder, did Jaffe have the same point of view when it came to, I know nothing about Harry Potter. Just want to make this clear. I literally just learned about this like only a couple weeks ago.
About Harry Potter?
Because
It's been around.
I know nothing about Harry Potter. I know that, but I just recently learned this about Harry Potter because a couple weeks ago I went to Universal with Kayla, and we got to see the goblins.
They work at
it was
the bank.
like some bank.
Yeah, they work at the bank.
Yeah. So there's like these goblins that work at the bank, and I was just like, I don't want to be racist, okay, but like, are they alluding to something here? Because I'm starting to think they're alluding to something here. There's been a correlation here. Hills, in his autistic ways, was just like, "Oh yeah, that's my family." And I'm just like, oh, "What do you mean by that?" He's like, "I'm Jewish." I'm just like,
"You're too loud."
Well, oh, sorry. Okay,
you're still so fucking loud. it's cutting
damn
out.
It. I hate this mic.
Yeah, me and Jaffe went on a rabbit hole of finding out when the first goblin reference existed and whether or not it had Jewish connotations. And it kind of did. It's kind of been like a Jewish allegory for like.
So did he have an issue with it?
Who,
like
Jaffe?
Did Jaffe ever like make a big tweet about it? Just be like, oh, we're fucking racist because of the goblins from Harry Potter.
He no. He made a tweet about Crimson Desert. I think that's it.
No, I know, but did he ever make one about Harry Potter as well?
Nah. Although he talked about it on stream. He was like, "Come on, they're Jews. That's okay. It's okay that they're racist." I think he was like, maybe the art team that made them they don't know about Jewish people because I think it's been outsourced to like Asia. And he's like, "Oh, who knows?"
Okay.
But anyways, right. Netanyahu likes Burger King. We've discovered that McDonald's is out the door.
I love Burger King. Like,
do you know?
Thank you.
I know why he doesn't like McDonald's.
Burger King stocks rose up.
Do you know why he doesn't like McDonald's? If you go to Lebanon right now and you find yourself a McDonald's, they have a bagel option that comes with hummus.
That's the show, everybody. That's the show. We've had a great time. Thank you for coming up to the Tech Protect show where we talked politics. We've discussed the fact that Trump loves the Gaddafi. We found out that the president of New York City, by the way, president, might as well fucking suck his thing, he would arrest Kyle!
Holy!
I like good pussy and I like good trees. Smoke so much weed you wouldn't believe. And I get.
Kyle says he went to Gringotts and he enjoyed seeing his family there. Thank you, Kyle. Gringotts is the name of the bank.
Nice.
In Harry Potter.
Okay. Well, I'll try to remember that. I probably won't.
Yeah. Well. Thank you, everyone. That I think has been the stream. I have yet to sleep. And I gotta do a lot of work around the house. And on myself. We all have to grow. Yeah. Let that sink in.
Agreed.
Let that sink in like
it's a good way to end it.
Like the US warships that were shot down by Israeli fighters back in the late 90s. You remember that? Remember that incident where Israel attacked America? We were just like, whatever. American soldiers died.
These things happen.
They just happen. Who's to say?
It's like the incident in Vietnam. What was the name of that incident?
It's called Vietnam. The whole thing was an incident. We don't.
Oh my God.
It's a little bad.
No,
it's
it was an incident before the war.
I have the bone spurs, so I wasn't there.
All right. Thank you guys for being here.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you for inviting me, Tech.
Yeah, of course. Hey, how often do you want to do this thing?
I'm gonna leave that up to you because my schedule's more open than yours, I would imagine.
Brother, this is all I do now.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you did other things.
I mean, I do, but those are things that don't require like a schedule. I just do them when I need to.
Okay. Well, this time would work for me the most. So,
base.
You
want to be here
unless
tomorrow?
you want to do it a different time.
We can do it tomorrow.
I can be here tomorrow.
Chat, by the way, I've been watching every single chatter. I know I didn't respond to a lot of chat. I'm sorry. I love you. The conversation was fantastic. No one has pointed out that Grim is wearing the white shirt and I'm wearing the black shirt and his background's white. and mine is black. And from my perspective,
good, he's evil.
His watch is on the other hand, and mine's on this hand. But that's only because Discord reverses the fucking screens. So we are opposites.
You don't know
today. Also, he's brown. And if we were in a war zone together, I can promise you there'd be some fucking head. There'd be something going on for each other, okay, brother? We're out here to smother another Ukrainian. Back to the cranium. Get him back to the fucking barrio. And that barrio's Russia. Russia did nothing wrong. Iran did some things wrong. Israel did some bad things, okay? Look,
trying to fill the space.
All I'm trying to say is, what the fuck is even soft power? More like power hard into that fucking puss, right, Paris Hilton? Take that knife and shove it in your. Actually, don't hurt yourself. All right, like, let's spread a message of positivity. Okay, let's come together as a nation. As a people, we got to stop promoting this fucking self-harm. But people need to fucking focus on mental health. You're not going to find me. Where's my thing?
You're not going to find me, provocating on the streets